Here, fix the camera a little bit. This is a very last minute stream, so I'm not expecting a lot of people to show up, but, hoping that a few people will. Be nice to talk to people today. Let's see here. Lower the light just a bit. There we go. Oh, that starting to look nice. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Sentinel. How's it going? Yeah, this is going to be a real low energy stream today. Hey, Bird Labs. Cheesimus. Yep, I do have Shockwave. I have the Shockwave I've wanted for years. Finally have this boy in my collection. I figured he could hang out. Hey, the 13th Prime. How's it going? Last Prime, you are back. Am back. So yeah, I'm going to let you guys know. This is going to be Cheesimus did not go to school today. Fair enough. This is going to be a nice chill stream. 13th Prime, do you want to know what I'm getting for Christmas? What are you getting for Christmas, the 13th Prime? Sentinel Prime, do you have long arm? I do. I can't show him. Weirdly enough, my long arm is never in the same room at the same time as that Shockwave, but yeah, I do have him. Cheesimus saying yay with a whole lot of streamers. Yay. That's good. So yeah, we're just, this is going to be a real chill stream. I don't even necessarily know if we're going to be building blockies tonight or not. I kind of just want to hang out, talk to people. So, yeah. I guess that's what the plan is for today. Is, how's everyone feeling? How's everyone doing? Obviously, I think YouTube would, like, get mad if people put, like, specific details, potentially, of a political nature, but like, how's everyone doing? Is everyone having a good day? Is everyone alive? Hey, Devastalia, how's it going? Hello, hello. Really today, I feel like this is the best way to describe this. It's a mental health stream. 13 Prime, I'm getting Gamer Edition Ratchet and Legacy Evolution Toe Line. Those are two great figures. Last Prime says great, and Cheesimus Prime says, I like harassing my sister. Okay, well, Cheesimus over here bullying sisters. That's what we have learned. Bird Labs, I played War for Cybertron for the first time. How did you enjoy War for Cybertron, Bird Labs? Because I adore that game, but also I've had it in my life for like 10 years. 13 Prime, can you please put like Transformers 1 Block East, please? Oh, you want me to put together at least one blockies? Yeah, we'll do at least one. Hey, enemy, finally made it to a stream on time. Now to get our daily TF1 cameo in. Yes. Last Prime is going to get the Dark of the Moon Shockwave. That's a great... I have all the Shockwaves just off my table now. The entire Parliament of Shockwave is just off to the side. Yeah, Cheesimus. Trust me, Cheesimus, I know that fear. It's been a lot of what I'm gonna be talking. Sentinel Prime, we're not gonna get into that stuff, but I like I said, I want this to be just a good like let's just like hang out stream, and because of the looming specter, shall we say, Bird Labs, it's great but very gray. Great way to describe today. It's overcast out, to be sure. At least in my area, overcast. Last Prime, I don't know. 13th Prime, thank you. Yeah, tell you what, let's do this one, because it's right here. Anyway, Counterpunch was pretty easy to see. He was the guy who transformed halfway to jump over a destroyed car. That's so cool that Counterpunch is in there, and not necessarily Punch. But then again, I guess Counterpunch... Okay, hot take, right? Okay, I'm about to get really controversial on you guys. I think Counterpunch is a better design than Punch. I love them both, and I don't like the idea of punches that can't turn into counterpunches, but every counterpunch I own, or every punch I own, is just Counterpunch on my shelf. Cheesimus says for fun that they might throw Bumblebee Skywarp. Oh no, we're just tossing Skywarps around. An enemy says, I agree. Last Prime says, oh! Yeah, no, I imagine I've probably ruffled some feathers by taking such a strong stance on this punch versus counterpunch debate. Tell you what, Shockwave, I don't know why, just how these two are looking back there. Here's what I'm going to do. Take off your fusion cannon, there we go. And Shockwave is now, he's, oh no, he's lost his arm. Get back on there. There we go. I love this guy, by the way, Dark the Moon Shockwave. He's fun. In my review, I said I still don't know if I like him or not. I've made my decision. I do really like him. And now he's giving a shoulder massage to animated Shockwave. There we go. He's just hanging out with the boys. Sentinel Prime, Counterpunch is the Decepticon, right? Yes. So Sentinel Punch is the Autobot version, and Counterpunch is the Decepticon version. Last Prime, Y Skywarp and Crying. Enemy, who do you wish to see for the next TF1 Studio Series line? And Enemy also says hi at Sentinel Prime. I mean, I want Arachnid. I think that's the next big figure I hope they announce for Studio Series is Arachnid. Because there's other characters I would like to see. Like, I want the Seekers, and I want, like, Shockwave and Soundwave. I think that Arachnid absolutely needs to be coming out soon. Sentinel Prime also says hi at Enemy. Yeah. My word. Oh, they've already confirmed a Starscream in the listings, says Enemy. That's awesome. I should pay more attention to leak lists, but like, for the longest time, leak lists were never real, and now they're always real. It's crazy. Last Prime says, my Shockwave is for Studio Series. Yeah, that would be cool to get that design of Shockwave, because it was a good Shockwave design. Davisoya, how's everyone's day? My day has been good, and why do you all hate y'all siblings, bro? That's not cool. Just do sibling rivalry. Don't hate them. Just saying. Davastalia, I agree, but then I would also point out, Davastalia, what happened to Holler? Because didn't you have a 7th Constructicon? What happened to your boy Holler? Just because he couldn't be in Devastator. Cheesemus Prime, have you heard of a band called The Gorillas, and what's your opinion on them? I have heard of The Gorillas, and the music I've heard from them, I think it sounds pretty cool. And I love their art style on their albums. 13 Prime, did you do a release with that Make a Song by giving his triple fusion cannon? 13th Prime, I might be misreading this. I do think that they need to make a Megatron that has the triple fusion cannon, because I don't think we've had one yet. Dude, my guy, how's it going? So, Ronus bonus to Jonas Prime. There we go. Enemy, what about Dirt Boss? Where did he go? Yeah, you see, Enemy? I'm starting to think, Devastalia, all you're talking about, like, just sibling rivalry. Can't help but notice a lot of your brothers and sisters are gone. Last Prime, my brother beat me up. Aw. Nah, that's not fun, Last Prime. Cheesemus loves their siblings, but likes to harass them, and that's just the reality of life, isn't it? Like, I love my sisters, but sometimes my sisters drive me up a wall. They've done that since we were kids. And Enemy agrees with the Cheese Man. Davastalia, Holler was doing stuff on Cybertron, okay? Yeah, was that stuff not going with the group and being his own dude, Davastalia? I'm sorry that he didn't join the herd and become a part of Devastator. Sentinel, Ron, what is your opinion on the Throttlebots? I think they're cool. I love their designs, and I would love to get, like, all of them. But so far, we got Road Grabber years ago. And I think that's the only one we've gotten. Well, I mean, Goldbug. We've also gotten Goldbug. Sentinel Prime, I would love for them to actually do all the Throttlebots again as proper toys. Especially, like, Searchlight. I like Searchlight a lot. Rollbar, too. I love Rollbar. 13th Prime. I want to see what Transformers 1 blocky... Yeah, let's actually start opening. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is a little bit fried today. But we're going to get to building. Last Prime, lol. Cheesemus, the reactivate Starscream has the same null replacement as TFA Screamer. Is that right? Huh. Another reason why I want to get the reactivate Starscream, because I think it looks great. Alright, Cheesemus does not want to be called Cheeseman. They are Cheesemus Prime. We got you use the government name. Use the government name. Davastalia. He wanted to be on Cybertron. He was a little cyber sick. What are you talking about Holler wanting to be on Cybertron? He was on Earth. He pulled Hound out of a valley. Don't even tell me he's back on Cybertron. Alright, so just looking at what we still have. Here's the entire wave. You get Optimus Prime, B-127, Wheeljack, Orion Pax, Ironhide, Hound, a Secret Optimus, D-16, Sentinel Prime, and the Death Tracker. The only ones I'm still missing are B-127, Wheeljack, and Hound. Oops, let's see here. Last Prime's brain is broken too. Yeah. Bird Labs bringing in the Cheesy-on packs. Oi. You know, the other day I had someone ask me, why isn't my name, Cheesemas says, my real name that's on my birth certificate starts with, don't tell me that, Cheesemas. Don't dox yourself, Cheesemas. Cheesemas Prime's actual government name is Cheesemas Prime. That's my official stance on this. Cheesy on Pex is very funny. And Enemy says, Enemy's just saying sorry. But yeah. So guys, yeah, let's just keep in mind, let's not use real names. I don't even use my real name. 13 Prime says, everyone do the Transformers virtual tour, he can get a new one. Transformers virtual tour? Is that a thing? Has there been, like, a new, like, maybe, like, AR thing? I don't know. How is it that how is it that I make news videos every week, and yet I always feel like I don't know what's going on? WJ says, please watch the Tarn cartoons by Azu Masunda. Okay. Alright, WJ. Well, we'll check that out sometime. No! Cheesemas, do not leak full names or homes or anything like that. I know that's a joke, but also don't do that. Cheesemas Prime, it's a funny joke. It's a funny bit. Don't. Yeah. Enemy just saying, Alright, let's see who we get. I saw a little bit of yellow, so I think this is it's a Bumbleboy. Yay! We got B127. Okay. Let's see here. Sentinel, the matchmaking in my game is taking so long. Yeah, and Cheeseman says, oh, I heard of them. They just say, cheese, privacy rights. 13 Prime, yes for Transformers fans. Doom a guy. Did you get the TF1 Yellow Park figures? Not yet, but I want to get them. Enemy, all caps, Badassatron. If you haven't, you should build them on stream. If I get them, I'm going to build them on stream. Last Prime says no, Cheesemas, and Cheesemas just says beans. Oh, no. Yeah, so I feel like we should say this, too. Actually, should I say this? You know what, yeah, I might be doxing myself a little bit. My real name's not even Ron. Just to make this abundantly clear. I don't think you guys know any of my real name. And that is by design. Because I love you guys, I do. I really, really do. But I also don't want any of you to be able to dox me. And that is why I had to start catching myself, because I used to say, like, where I live. And now, like, I try to be a little bit more vague about it. And that's because back when I was doing TikTok videos, somebody showed up where I worked. And that was fun. That was really interesting. Big reason as to why I left TikTok. Doop. Oh, alright, let's get things swapped around here. Doop, 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 doop. I just realized I'm probably revealing some Ron lore right now. You guys are getting these exclusive expose on Ron Bondajon. Oh no. I hope none of you ever find out that my name is Jason Fudenbacher. I hope you guys never find that out. I hope you never know that I live at 112 Fakey Fake Road. Oh no, did I just say that on stream? I hope none of you find out my social security number is 6. Oh no, did I just say that on stream? You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh, because otherwise, you start to realize that you're talking to a bunch of random names on a screen. And then you start to question if you're crazy. There we go. We got Bumblebee's torso. Alright. Let me catch up with some comments. Oh, Enemy says, hi, Toxitron. Toxitron must be in here. Sentinel Prime thought my name was John. And Last Prime guessed my first name was Josh. WJ says, bad cheese, bad, and squirts water on them. Toxitron says, nice, you got Animated Shockwave. Yes, and he's so nice. I love him. Devasalia, also, he didn't agree with us. He liked Optimus, he's an Autobot, and we like Megatron. We like powered Nah, you messed my name up. I don't know how to say that now. John Don to John. Yeah, okay. Oh no, is that gonna be like my Liquid Chris? Is John Don to John? And Enemy says, don't worry, you can trust me, Enemy. Lore. And Lance Prime says, I left TikTok too. Yeah, TikTok was so fun when we got started on it. And then very quickly it became very not fun. Tuxton, why do you got that name? What does that mean? Oh, so the Jason Funenbacher, I was watching Over the Garden Wall the other day. And that's a name that comes up in there, and I just thought that's a really funny name. Bird Labs, Ron Bond John Lore video. And Enemy says we've caught Jason. Oh, apparently I had the shoulders upside down on B for a bit. Lance Prime says stop thinking out loud. O Prime Edits has arrived. Cheesemas, you're not bad. Just don't dox yourself. Bird Labs, no Judd Noberner? Oh no. O Prime Edits, next video for Sunday. The next video on Sunday, it's probably not going to be Animated Shockwave. I want more time to get, like, a good, like, opinion on him, because I'm worried that's just going to be me gushing about new toy. It's probably going to be Earthspark Shockwave, and then he'll be next Sunday. Last Prime says, I wish I got that Shockwave on eBay. It's like $500. Dude, so my buddy went to TFCon and got that Shockwave for me for $50. It's insane. O Prime Edits, Animated Shockwave. Love the boy. Love the boy. Devastalia, all hell Megatron. Yeah, and you see, that's why Dirt Boss and Holler don't come to Thanksgiving anymore. What is that? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Cheesemas, I was about to get really scared. And then I realized that, okay, yeah, you're not doxing anyone. Tuxtron, no, Ron Bond to John. What does that mean? Oh, no, my username is Ron Bond to John. It's just, yeah. It's not, that's not my real name. O Prime Edits, why do I have a thing for birds? Because birds are cool! Hey, Empress Mako, how's it going? And O Prime Edits, I blame Stolas from Hell of a Boss. Oh. I just think birds are fun. Empress Mako, that Shockwave is beautiful. He's amazing. I adore him. Doom a guy, Earthspark Shockwave would be cool, especially for an SS figure. We're apparently getting a deluxe Soundwave, so I'm hoping maybe a new Shockwave someday. What? $50? That's a good price for him. For $50, that's stealing that Shockwave. He's so expensive nowadays. So no, Enemy is the Shatterglass version of your friend, and you are secretly Enemy Prime. Oh no, we're learning lore about Enemy in the chat. Cheesemas Prime, I use that address to troll my friends. I did for around a month ago. That's fair. That's the one address that you should be able to use, and that's not doxing. Because that, yeah. 13 Prime, I told you to transform Virtual Works. I told you to transform Virtual Works. 13 Prime, I'm sorry, I don't know what Virtual Works is. Toxitron, I got that Shockwave when it came out, still have him. Enemy, wait, can you see my comments? It stopped working yesterday. Enemy, I can see your comments. Like, I've been able to read some of them. Have you been making more? Empress Mako, what is the Galvatron in your PFP? That is the Transformers Red Galvatron, which is a non-transforming one. I love that guy. WJ, thank you for bringing out Double Agent Shockwave. Well, yeah, and even better, Dark of the Moon Shockwave's like giving him a shoulder rub, trying to warm him up for the review. Davastalia, Earthspark is probably the most short-eared show ever for TF. Yeah, it came and went quick. And sad, too, because that Season 1 was great. O Prime Edits, it's possible to get an Armada Universe blur because of Legacy Point Blank. Oh my god, you're right! O Prime Edits, I've never thought about that, but you're right, the shoulders! Last Prime Edits just says lore. Yeah, also, I'm sorry that I screamed O Prime Edits. I've never thought about that, but you're right, you could totally get blur. Empress Mako says that Point Blank sucks, and Point Blank also doesn't have the iconic awful kibble. Empress Mako, I counter, you could make kibble for that guy, and I would take it. I'm happy. He'd be more articulated than the original Blur. Cheesemas, I would be in Shatterglass colors. What colors would I be? So you're yellow now. So I think whatever contrast with yellow, what would that be? Purple? Yeah, that makes sense, because Bumblebee went from yellow to, like, blue and black. Yeah, no, you would have Shatterglass Bumblebee colors, Cheesemas. Shatterglass Goldbug colors. So, like, black with a blue head. Enemy says, yeah, I guess one didn't go through. Oh, I'm sorry, Enemy. Oh, hey, Groovy Scorpion. Just joined the stream. What did I miss? Nothing much. We're just hanging out. 13 Prime. Transformers Ritual has worked successfully. Oh, my. Oh, Prime edits. I want Angel Primes to make an Armada hoist and turn it into Perceptor. I've done it in Lego. Please, Hasbro, please. Armada hoist into Perceptor. My. I could kind of see it, maybe. Okay, no, I'm actually kind of digging it more and more, O Prime edits. I can see it. Pori. Well, first of all, hey, Pori. Opinion on the Dead 2-pack. Are you talking about Ratchet and Brawn or Ironhide and Prowl? Because for both of them, I think they're super funny. Cheesemas is confirming that Cheesemas Prime is yellow and orange. So Shattered Glass colors, I'm doubling down, it would be black and blue. Empress Mako, I hated the blur design when I started Armada, but it has very much grown on me. Same way, Empress Mako. I had the Armada blur toy for years and didn't like it, but recently I've really kind of gotten attached to it. Davastalia, hey, is Titans Return Broadside any good? Because I want him. So Davastalia, I've never owned him, but I've messed with him a lot. His jet mode is bad, but I think his boat mode, his aircraft carrier mode, and the robot mode are really solid. If you're okay with just having a big, boxy robot that just turns into a good ship, then yeah, he's great. Dude, my guy, have you collected Godzilla figures? I used to, but not much, and not anymore. Empress Mako, the Ironhide Prowl pack is super, super cheap. Yeah, it is. Probably because people don't want dead versions of their favorite characters. Oh no! Cheesemas has murdered Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Prime. You ripped the head off. Oh no. I think it's an inside job. I think Cheesemas did it so they could get the Matrix. O Prime edits. Blur in Armada is in Cybertron as well as a blue race car we would see. He only transformed in the comics. This is true. They also made a toy, and the toy's really good. Enemy says that they're going to read their TF Wiki page and rate it by how accurate it is. There you go, Enemy. You got to go and see if IDW 2.0 did you well. O Prime edits. He does speak as well. Oh, does Blur speak in Cybertron? Maybe I guess he just has, like, some casual dialogue. Oh, okay, so it's Empress Mako, not Empress Mako. My bad. Okay, Empress Mako. I'm gonna try to remember that. If I slip up, please know Empress Mako. It's not because I'm trying to. Sometimes I just misspeak. So, Prime, Groovy Scorpion, what are your thoughts on the IDW Scorpion Baby? Don't bring up the Scorponok Baby! No, not today. Don't make me think about the Scorponok Baby. Last Prime, I hated the Armada Red Alert, but it grew on me. I love Armada Red Alert. Such a good design. 30 Prime, I've told you the Transformers Ritual how successfully. Now I am very happy. 13 Prime is playing chess, and I'm just playing checkers out here. Empress Mako. Studio Series Bumblebee Prime doesn't even have a Matrix. Crying. Oh no. Davastalia, I hate the Tidal Wave version of him, and the new one is superior. The Tidal Wave version of Broadside. Yeah, I forgot that they turned him into Tidal Wave. Yeah, for years, that was like our best articulated Tidal Wave. It's weird. Toxitron, yes, I have Titans Return Broadside. Really nice in aircraft with the mini jets. That's another thing. He comes with little versions of the aerial bots that are nice. Empress Mako says it's okay. It's a common error with the name. Cheesemas Prime. In the Cheesemas lore, I choose to make it so the reason his name is Cheesemas Prime is because he thought it was cool. There's nothing stopping you from just claiming you're a Prime. Show me in the law where it says you can't do that. Pori, what's your opinion on the blue that they use for the windows when they're not clear plastic like the Generation Select 5-pack? I think it's a very bright blue, but at the same time, I prefer that to clear plastic. I would take a bad blue over clear plastic any day. Bird Labs, is the SSTF1 Optimus Prime any good? I've heard mixed opinions. I want him to go with my SSTF1 Megatron. Bird Labs, I did a review on that Optimus, and personally, I think he's a ton of fun. I think he has some issues, especially with his articulation. A lot of it just, like, kind of crashes in on itself. But it is a good toy overall, I think. O Prime edits. I want World to be siblings with Shockwave. They are just born with one eye and one hand. To be honest, like, look at that and tell me that doesn't look just like IDW Whirl. Alright. Trying to find... Enemy. 8 out of 10, I'll take it. Good. 13 Prime. For the Transformers Ritual, you almost say Transformers are the best. Yeah, no, Transformers are the best. I like them. Sentinel Prime, am I going to do more shorts? The shorts just don't really do all that well. And also, I like to take more than 1 minute to talk about a toy. Maybe after they make shorts into 3 minutes, but honestly, normal videos just do better for me. 13 Prime, nothing other is better than Transformers. Nothing other is better than Transformers. I can vouch for that. I can agree with that. Oh, Prime edits. Classics Grimlock reminds me of Beast Wars Megatron. I don't know why, but it works. I totally agree with you. I think the dinosaur mode especially is very Beast Wars Megatron. I'm surprised they never did a repaint. Empress Mako, All Spark Blue rules! I just got the 5-pack. I do love All Spark Blue. Cheeseman's Prime is saying that they are not a Prime. That's just part of their name. There we are. And then Enemy is trying to say Arise Nemesis Prime. Wait, that's taken. Yeah, Enemy. You can't change up names. You're stuck as Enemy. The last Prime. That what I did am not the last Prime. There are like 500 more. I mean, last Prime. You could be like the last Prime of like the day. Toxitron, hey man, we're all just hanging out. 6 likes, 0 likes, it's all good. We're all just having a good time. Hey, Lemon Lime Studios! Cool to see you. Oh yeah, I probably should be building this thing. Let me catch up on comments. Thank you, Burt Labs. Pori, Sam, I got the 5-pack as well. Oh, Prime Edits, do a Shockwave voice. I'll come back to that, Prime Edits. Let me even figure out what I could do there. Groovy Scorpion, I love the IDW Scorponok baby. It's funny to me. No, not the Scorponok baby. 13 Prime, mine has an issue with one of his arms, like when in transferring the arm pops off the joint, but I get it back on because it has the 2 points. You talking about the TF1 Optimus? Doomaguy says, Hasbro casually selling figures of characters of Autobots being shot dead. Doomaguy, don't forget a few years ago, the Amazon exclusive Dead Optimus Prime. O Prime Edit says, my whole channel is just shorts. And for some people it works. It just doesn't work for my content, O Prime. And Sentinel Prime, I saw in Cybertron Law 43, you cannot just name yourself Prime because it sounds cool. It says you, Sentinel! Enemy, in Impurita is what the Cyclops boys go through when their heads popped off and replaced with cameras. Yes, also colloquially known as shadow play. O Prime Edits, Tobot is up there with Transformers Fight Me. In terms of toys, absolutely. I just don't know the fiction. Davastelia, who's getting my 86 figure? I know I am. Davastelia, I'm going to get the 86 figure, mostly because I just want Scrapper. Doomaguy, what if someone named their kid just Prime, Sentinel? Yeah, what if their name was Prime? Oh no, Cheesemas spilt juice on their Watchmen comic. Hey, Lemon Line Studios. Nothing much, what's up with you? Last Prime says, rip that book about the Watchmen. Lemon Lime Studios immediately has to go. Thanks so much. Thanks for popping in. Hey, Bendyzilla. Alright. Pori, who is my favorite member of the Ginyu Force? Jace. I don't know why, I just really like Jace. Cheesemas with the bold words, too late, racist. My name is already Cheesemas Prime. Sentinel counters, breaking Cybertron 43 is punishable by being offline Doomaguy. Oh no! 13 Prime, yes, I'm talking about the Transformers 1 Optimus and Scorpion Baby. No! Stop talking about the Scorpion Baby! Burt Lab, Sentinel broke his own laws. Enemy says bye, Lemon. WJ brings up a good point about Amazon Prime. O Prime Edits. The show is on Tubi if you want to watch the whole thing made in Korea. Is Tobots on Tubi? I'll check that out. Enemy saying, guys, let him catch up. I'm almost there! Last Prime, Primus Prime, that would be the name. There you go. And then Davastelia says, I should do TF shorts. I just don't know what I would do for shorts, to be honest. Unless it was a short reviews. Because, like, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm funny. Like, I am not a funny person. And I feel like if I just try to do TF shorts, it would be, like, the most terrible thing ever. I think I'm okay just being the many toys of guy. With my bad jokes in my reviews. Now that Shockwave voice. Let me think here. Shockwave. I can't really do a Corey Burton. Could I do maybe like a Prime Shockwave? Well, because Prime Shockwave is like more kind of down here and monotone. Logic. Alone. You left me alone. Logic. There we go. Yeah, this is my Shockwave voice, I guess. Okay. It's terrible. It's illogical. However, it is the voice I'm able to do. I'm able to do some voices. I just can't do a Shockwave voice. Because, like, my alternative would be, like, to, like, just make a voice that isn't, like, based on any one Shockwave. Like, to maybe, I don't know, do, like, a monster voice. Like, for Dark of the Moon Shockwave, I feel like he doesn't talk like that. Dark of the Moon Shockwave would... He would be like this. Just go around talking like an absolute demon. Yeah, you see, like, that would be, like, my idea for, like, a Shockwave voice. I saw someone bring up the Scorpion Baby. Why are we still talking about Scorponok Baby? Okay, I should probably catch up on comments here in a minute. Let me at least get his shoulders on. To be fair, when I started the stream, I told you guys, yeah, it's probably going to be a very chill stream and not a lot's going to get done. I feel like I'm living up to the promise I said at the beginning. Here we go. Oh no. I'm going to let you guys in on a, not even a secret. I feel like I was very open with that at the beginning. Old Ron Bondajon just need to do something tonight to get their mind off things. And you know what? I'm going to say this. Thank you guys all so much for, like, coming on to, like, a last-minute stream and being chill. I'm laughing a lot more in this stream than I've been laughing the rest of today. I'll tell you that much. Like, thank you guys so much for, like, just being you and, like, coming out and hanging out with me. I'm going to tell you right now, I do not deserve the attention you guys give me. Like, I don't. I make... My toy reviews are not great. I'll be the first to tell you, they're not great. They are rambly and long and boring. And the Many Toys of is fine. But at the same time, anyone could do that. Like, literally anyone could do that. It amazes me how kind everyone has been. And how much people, like, respond to my stuff. Because I do not deserve it. Like, you got so many people out there who, like, make amazing things. And it's like, here I am, I'm just slumming it up, going on TF Wiki. Telling you, oh, I think that Shockwave's cool. That Shockwave's kind of weird. He came out in 2011. I don't know. And, like, I don't know. Everyone's just been... I guess in some weird way, I'm kind of just waiting for everyone to realize that I'm a hack fraud. I'm amazed that I've gone this long and no one's been like, you know, why are we watching Ron Bondajon? They literally do nothing unique or original. And then, like, and instead of that, it just every day, you guys are just always so cool to me. And so, like, I don't know. It means a lot. I want you to know how much it means. Like, you are an incredible group of people who put up with a not very incredible YouTuber. Just to be abundantly clear. Here we go. Bumblebee's looking pretty good, though. Tell you, I don't feel like this Bumblebee has a gun. And then I'm just gonna give him, like, the open hands. Because when I see a Bumblebee like this, I never think of this type of Bumblebee as, like, having like, guns. I always think of him as just, like, being happy, friendly. Here, tell you... Oh, no, I ripped off his arm. There we go. He's gonna wave. Hello. There he is. He'll go stand next to Shockwave. I should probably go catch up on some comments. Boop. Get back up to the top. Let's see here. So Senno Prime says that he is a true Prime, Bird Lab. And then Bendyzilla says, wait, there's a Scorpion baby? Bendyzilla in IDW, Scorponok has a human baby that he's, like, growing in his chest. And it's weird. WJ, what is this about a Scorpion baby? Is Optimus the dad of Scorponok? No! Scorponok is the mom and the dad of a human baby that is a fetus growing in his chest in the end of Lost Light comic. Cheesimus Prime, what is your punishment? Well, I mean, you try to steal the title of Prime, so I'm going to say death sentence. Dude, my guy, Prime is already taken, though. It's true. Poor, the sequel of TF1 is TF2, as it should be. WJ, you're not funny, you're hilarious. You're being too kind, WJ. 13 Prime, everybody can chat Chad Scorponok baby. Last Prime, you are funny, stop lying to yourself. Um, Cheesemas Sentinel's face is offline. Tuxtron says just being yourself is quite enough. Guy just says logic, logic, logic. Probably from where I was trying to get the Shockwave voice. Devastator says, "What do you mean you're not funny? You're pure comedy. That's too nice, Devastator. I can't even read. Pure comedy." Scorponok, Bird Lab, Scorponok baby is cursed. Yeah. O Prime edits. What is under Shockwave's chest plate? His big boobies. How is that a question? It's his big boobies. Enemy, the way you spam logic, it made you sound like a Pokemon. That's what Shockwave would do if he was a Pokemon. Is your Shockwave disloyal or loyal Shockwave? I prefer Shockwave who's only loyal to himself, but he will be loyal to the Decepticons when it makes sense. O Prime edits abs and pecs. Sentinel Cheesemas will be sentenced. Okay. So, I'm having some issues with my Wi-Fi, guys. Can everyone hear me? Okay, I'm seeing a couple things talking about lagging. Can people hear me now? Can you see, like, my hand? Doing okay? No, Last Prime cannot hear me. Wait. I probably should have thought about that. Okay, let's try to get back to where we were on the comments. Let's see here. So Banzolo says they can do a TFA animated Shockwave, which is awesome. That's Corey Burns Shockwave. Last Prime, my Shockwave voice is a mix of Prime and G1. Ooh, that'd be good. Oh my god, that Prime Shockwave impression reminded me of Starscream, just with a deeper voice. Hey, Error404, how's it going? They're complimenting my very bad Shockwave impression, but thank you, Error404. Enemy, Gus is Shockwave. Keep the supremacy alive. Gianno Esposito for Shockwave. Yes, I know. I remember you guys telling me who this actor is, and yeah, they're Moff Gideon and also Gus. That would be a great Shockwave. Cheesemas, you don't want to know what Shadowplay is. You just need to like change your name, get out of here. Toxitron, the last Prime, yes, and Sentinel Prime says you broke the law. Enemy says you deserve more. Empress Mako, I actually really appreciate how real and human your videos feel. Very soulful. I don't know. Duma Guy says, no, they aren't rambling or long and boring. Sentinel Prime says, I have done nothing to deserve Shadowplay. You know what? Maybe we should Shadowplay Sentinel. And then Cheesemas calls Sentinel Mr. Fake Prime. Last Prime says, I can't do that. Toxitron, Many Toys is great. Maybe anyone could do it, but only you do it. O Prime edits. What's your opinion? Oh. Yeah, so O Prime edits. Just because YouTube gets really mad, I can't go into political stuff. Let's just say the reason that we need to do a chill stream today is because I've not been feeling too great today. And I thought, hey, it'd be fun just to hear all you guys. But yeah. I don't want to go any further because I don't know if that would pull my stream or not. So Prime, Shockwave is what they did to Shockwave and Whirl. Yes, that is very much... Wait, did Whirl get Shadowplay? I thought he just had a messed up head. 13 Prime. Alright, I'm going to be serious. Who starred the Scorponok baby? 13 Prime, that's not a fan thing. That's from the comics. That's from IDW. Last Prime just says, oh Prime, shh. Toxitron, like Transformers, that's true. We share a passion, bro. No, this is true. That's fair. Enemy, I made a valid comment on each of your new videos, and I tend to see that go through. Yeah. You guys are actually too nice about all of this. Like, thank you guys so much, but yeah, no, I don't know. The last Prime says, Bendy Zill, shh. And then Omega Maximus, hello, Ron. Can I call you Ron? Yeah, Omega Maximus. You can. People can call me. You're talking to me. Son of Prime, I will not stand for this Bond to John disrespect. Toxitron, WTF is a Scorponok baby. So Toxitron, in the last like few issues of The Lost Light, Scorponok showed up, like G1 Scorponok, and he had a human fetus in his chest. And he's just like, we have evolved. We're gonna be techno-organic now. Doom guy, oh no, I ripped off his arm. Benizillo, wait, how come Whirl has a single optic like Shockwave? So someone said that Whirl had shot. Knew that. I thought he just had one eye. That's why I said that's what I said. Textron says nice fig. Oh, I'm sorry, Empress Mako. My bad. Oprom edits. Anyone else know Grimlock and Cyberverse had a faceplate and Soundwave had a different visor that looked more G1? Yeah, that's weird. And like that showed up a lot in the toys, but not a lot in animation. Optimus Maximus, how far am I on Transformers Earthspark cartoon? I've seen all of season 1 and I saw part of season 2. I still not finished season 2. Enemy. He got his head ripped off and it got replaced with the Cyclops head happened to Shockwave too. Cheeseman says, I'm going to force feed Sentinel a 2009 Toyota Corolla. Empress Mako, I'm only on Primacy midway through RID and more than meets the eye. Cheeseman, TF2 is a game. It's true, Team Fortress 2 is a game. It's a good game too. Textron, but I don't care much about non-transforming TFs, still I'm here. This is true. And no, thank you guys so much for being here. Like, never... Like, as much as I self-deprecate... Yeah. Huge lag. Am I back? A lot of lasagna. A lot of lag. Am I kind of here again? Hello? Well, this might not... No? Yeah? Okay, no. I don't know what's going on, guys. It might be, like, I have a roommate downstairs who's also using a lot of the Wi-Fi. Maybe that is it? I'm not too sure. I'm gonna try to catch up on some comments. Wait, is it lagging again already? Okay. Here, one sec. Okay. So... Okay. I'm hoping that this is back. I'm not 100% sure. Putting my hand out to see. Can we kind of see in here again? It's kind of back. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of back might be the best I can get right now. Lag. Okay. Less frames. Okay. Iffy. Let me see if there's anything I can do to try to help this out. There's not much I can do. Here, I'm going to just try to get through the rest of these comments because I want to read all of them. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what is up. Like, maybe it's the weather. Maybe it's just we have too many things on the Wi-Fi right now. Let's see here. Omega Maximus. I saw Transformers 1 twice in theaters. I think I saw that 3 times in theaters. Last Prime. I can't read 2. Oh, no. Davastalia. You're loved because you're a nice person and you like with Jack Doherty. He's a jerk. Everybody hates him. And right now you're my favorite viewer and you respond to Peeps' comments on time. Yeah, no, it's just... If you guys take the time to watch my stuff and comment on stuff, like, I want you to know, like, you're appreciated by me. So I do my best to do the comments. Pori, it's stupid how they have not released a normal Earth Mode Prowl without it being an Amazon exclusive. Oh god, you're right, they still haven't done a normal Earthrise Prowl, just like Mass Retail. Abram edits, what does the human baby look like again? Looks it up. What the fuck? Yeah, no, it looks bad. Enemy's asking about the lag, but this is a while back. Okay. Basil says that I learned my impression from a stop motion. Talking about Shockwave, I assume. That's awesome. Quill, what I missed? Well, first of all, hey, Quill. Second of all, apparently just a lot of lag. O-Prime edits. I love Transformers with accents. Quick Mix being Scottish, Jetfire from Cybertron being Australian, Shockwave being British. I love it. I also adore Transformers with voices of the former British Empire. Yes. Doomaguy says Falsimus Prime. Benny says, wait, Shockwave is British? Yeah, when Corey Burton voices him, it's always with a little bit of a British accent. Burlab, Sentinel Paper Boy. Quill, with the salient point that elections don't affect them because they are British. Oh no. Empress Mako countering. Yeah, Confish, the argument that anybody could do it to downplay your own videos is kind of dumb. Yes, anybody could make videos, but they don't. You actually make them, and I like hearing your opinions on them. Well, thanks, Confish. Doomaguy says, too cool for school. And then Empress Mako just pointing out, yep, some real world stuff. Quill, Shockwave isn't British? He has a British accent, doesn't he? Roll got the Shockwave treatment too. Oh, okay. Alright, more lag stuff, but this is all the stuff that we kind of fixed, I hope. Oprime edits, is my roommate my boyfriend? No. I mean, they are my friend, I guess. Let's see here. Mon Makes, hey, first of all, hey, Mon Makes. And Gris is finally getting an SH Monster Art slot, and it's the 70s one from Destroy All Monsters. I just saw that. It looks great. O Prime edits. Give B127 the swivel here. Okay. So Prime, BRB, Cheesemas, I'm going to clean up my station where I make reviews. Cool. Benny's I haven't seen TF1, only the on YouTube where it's V-coded to Megalovania. Have they done TF1 covers to Megalovania? Oh, hey, Wild Piercy, how's it going? I just found your channel a couple days ago through the Big Shockwave video, been enjoying your videos a lot. Well, thanks, man. Awesome. Oh, Prime edits. Almost all Bayverse figures have gorilla arms. This is very true. This is very true. Quill, I'm so hyped for Christmas. Gonna be getting Yellow Park Cogged Elita 1, which looks badass. Yes! Man, I hope to get that figure soon. Bird Labs. Shockwave is British. Cheesemas, I think I should learn Spanish and go to Mexico for a few years. You know, the sad thing is I probably should have also learned Spanish at this point, considering half my family speaks Spanish. I can speak a little bit of Spanglish, but I can't do much Spanish, just pure Spanish. Davasalia, I love my Cyclops British. Last Prime. Imagine Dark of the Moon Shockwave with a British accent. Last Prime, that was supposed to happen. They got Corey Burton, and then he was like, you gave me no lines, I'm not reading. And that's why Shockwave doesn't talk in the movie. Groovy Scorpion. Apparently the Scorponok baby is named... It has a name? And it's named Connie. Enemy, I'm surprised about how many people don't know about Impuritas. I mean, I guess, Sentinel Prime's been trying to keep that on the down low. Quill, I'm Shockwave now, I guess. Oh, no. Empress Mako. Stop talking about the Scorponok baby. Okay, guys, seriously, don't talk about the Scorponok baby anymore. There's people who, that's spoilers for them. Bird Labs, Frank Welker voiced most of the cons in the Bayverse. It's true. And he also voiced most of the cons in G1. Quill, I know what Impurita don't know how to spell. Yeah, so that's basically like Shadow Play. It's what turned Shockwave into Shockwave. O Prime Enemits, Agrius is my favorite Godzilla monster of all time. There's just something about him. I like the fact that he looks like that dinosaur that just went for people's ankles. Sentinel Prime's back. O Prime Eds, he's Godzilla's right-hand man. O Prime Eds, bring him back in the newer movies. Last Prime, my friend said he'd watch Transformers 1 on a TikTok live. As you do. Quill, British Shockwave is canned to me, now I just want to feel included. Confish, my BF is from Poland, and he refused to teach me Polish because he hates the language so much. Oh my. Oh, okay, new person. Star screams a lot. What's good? Nothing much. Just hanging out. Well, I mean, a lot's good. But there's nothing much going on. How's it going, man? Oh, Prime Ed, Shockwave did speak. He said, Optimus. Drillerbot is thirsty? I think that's it. Did he say Drillerbot is thirsty? I know he said Optimus. Benny Ziller, he did. I think Frank Welker played him in the movie, and he said Optimus in Dark of the Moon. Dude Maguy, the ratchet joints on my Bumblebee movie Shockwave got loose ASF. How do I fix it? Dude Maguy, sadly, there's not many ways to fix ratchet joints. What you would need to do is essentially break into the joint and tighten the spring. Oh, hey, Azrael's son. Is Diotomium's Shockwave massaging the anime one? You better believe that's what's going on. Cool. Star Screams a Lot. It's you from TF Fan Club. Oh, we have some acquaintances in the chat. Last Prime, Benny Zill, he did. Cheesimus. In the words of Target Prime, a good deal is the right of all sentient beings. Whoa, Toxitron with a new PFP. Wow, I dig it. What is that? Is that Ultra Magnus with a purple head? Star Screams a Lot. I'm just chilling, mess with my 86 Optimus. Ooh, I need to mess with that toy. Quill, Drillerbot is thirsty. Apparently Shockwave said that, I guess. Toxitron, I just changed my avatar pic. Do you like it? I dig it, Toxitron. I think it looks really cool. Davastalia, how in the F does a robot have a baby? How is that periodically since he's a woman? I look, Davastalia, at this point, we just need to go with the fact that Scorponok is a weird space robot, and we don't understand how weird space robots work. Sunno Prime, do you think SH figure arts are worth it? Sunno Prime, I think if you like the characters, they're absolutely worth it. I don't think they're necessarily worth it for me, but if they did a character I really liked, I think that they're amazing figures, and you are paying for the articulation and the sculpting and the pedigree. So, like, I'll be honest, there's some Dragon Ball figures that I would buy, and I think they're worth it. Star Screams a Lot. Yeah, that's me, talking about the TF Fan Club. Last Prime. B just standing there, lol. Yeah, B's just hanging out. He's a boy. Quill says, slime me that 86 Optimus, please. Bird Labs, what happened to the Scorpion? We're not talking about the Scorponok baby anymore. Star Screams a Lot. No. Prime edits. I want jet-powered Optimus Prime to look like the one in Armada. I hope that they do an Armada Jetfire and Power of the Primes for Armada Optimus and Legacy. Star Screams a Lot. I love him. I just wish his elbows bend deeper. Talking about the 86 Prime there. Cheesimus Prime. Kids with guns taking over, but they won't be long. They're mesmerized skeletons. I don't know that song. Quill. I'm so happy I got Yellow Park instead, though. Confish. I have some SH figure arts. Their DBZ line is good. That's what I've always felt, is their Dragon Ball toys are great. Prime edits. Optimus in the Bay films is kind of a bitch because he always gets help in every movie. Why did he get nerfed in ROTB? He slowed Decepticons on Cybertron. Well, maybe the Unicron guys were tougher than Decepticons. Prime edits. Benny Zola, I saw a video where it's about the life cycle of a Cybertronian and the babies look hideous. Oh, you don't want to know about the Sparklings. They are so gross in every continuity. Last Prime, I wish I had 86 Prime one day. Azrael Sun, help, why am I unironically loving Generations Windblade? Generations Windblade's a good toy, Azrael Sun. That Thrilling 31? I love that Windblade. It has some issues, but it's a great toy. Devastalia, I don't know why peeps say that DOTM Shockwave had one line. No, he had 3 to 4. He did, Devastalia, but also most of those lines were him making random gibberish noises. Cheesimus Prime, now they're turning us into monsters, turning us into fire, turning us into monsters, all desolates, all desire. Quill, I hate Sparklings as a concept. Prime edits, the night form of Optimus is shorter, 26 feet, and the Optimus in 2007 to Dark of the Moon is 28. He lost 2 feet of height? Where'd it go? Into his shoulders, probably. Driller says, yeah, but Drillerbot is thirsty. Star Screams a Lot. Speaking of Windblade, I wish I could get the Takara Legends Slipstream. Man, that's a good-looking toy. That's the only Slipstream I don't own. Sunno Prime, do you remember that one time when... Why are we talking about this, Sentinel Prime? No, we're done talking about it. Last Prime, Dark of the Moon is just like... Yes. Dude, my guy, I searched up Sparklings one day and I got on a website of a restaurant called The Sparklings all the way in Las Vegas. Prime edit, Shockwave is thick in Bumblebee movie. Shockwave is thick in every continuity. Last Prime, Shockwave. Enemy. I just saw the Bayverse Sparkling. It looks like a Biddy Bab, the one from the comics. Yeah. No. Sparklings are weird looking. They are. Mazela, Bayverse Prime is kind of short because TF1 Optimus Orion is like 40 feet tall. Is that a thing? Are the Bayverse formers like shorter than most? Prime Edge just says, Logic, Toxitron, what's in the box? Star Screams a Lot. Also, when I got in here, the conversation was about Scorponok having a child. Care to explain? So Star Screams a Lot. In like the last few issues of IDW, Scorponok has a human baby growing inside of him, and it's never explained. Quill talking about the enemy scrotum. Not gonna lie, I like Revenge of the Fallen a lot. It's nostalgia mostly. Let's see here. Hans Z Crusader. Hey man, I found your channel recently and I love your videos. Keep it up, man. I recently got into collecting Transformers again. I was wondering what a good starting off place for someone like me. Well, first of all, thank you so much for popping on, Hans Z Crusader. I'm glad you're liking the vids. A good place to start, my big question first is there a series you already really like or an aesthetic you already really like? And if not, I can give you like some general suggestions, but I would like to figure out like, is there already stuff you know you like with the fiction? O-Prime edits. The Bayverse Transformers are shorter than the TF1 Transformers since they are 50 feet or taller. Enemy, not the one from Revenge of the Fallen. It was in an IDW comic where they were on a Cybertron. The hatchling are way less terrifying. Okay. Davastalia, Night Optimus is like an old guy. He will shrink right like humans, Ro. Okay. Wild Piercy, growing inside is a strong statement. It was a self-contained egg. He kept it in his chest for the drama. Yes, you're correct. Starscream's lot. WTF lol, I just need to go read the rest of IDW and not just SG. Bird Labs, we need to focus on blockies and more Scorpion, baby. Cheesemas, would you like another song? Sure, Cheesemas, whatever you want to do. Sentinel, is this going to be a short or long stream? I don't know, we're just kind of hanging out at this point. Quill, Revenge of the Fallen hatchlings are terrifying. What you about? Azrael's son, been doing Bayverse figs for most of my life, but I kind of want to start a chug shelf now. Wait, it's a good time to do it. There's a lot of great figures that are cheap right now. Oprah I told you it wasn't tight enough. David S. Patrick, Transformers Animated Shockwave. Yep. And also, hello, David S. Patrick. I think that's a name I've not seen before. Oprah it's Shockwave without context. Yeah, that's him without context. Bird Labs also pointing out, you're right. His government name is Long Arm, guys. Okay? Shockwave is just a nickname he had in school. Piercy. More Than Meets the Eye, Lost Light, and the XRID-OP are both really good comics, but reading order required due to nonsense with miniseries and one-shots that are part of the timeline. I totally agree. IDW is great, but it's very convoluted. David S. Patrick, Transformers Animated is a great show. Wonderful show. My favorite one, actually. Quill. I want to get the 075 packs. Only got one figure from the Autobot one, but it's a retook either way. Oh, yeah, that's a great way to catch up on Studio Series, too. Prime Eds, did you know Jobby met David K in person? Yeah, David K voiced Megatron in his Beast Wars Megatron Masterpiece review. Bezos says that they know that. Empress Mako, whoa, government names are not what we call people if they don't want that. This is true, but I think that, like, Long Arm prefers to be Long Arm. Shockwave is just what bullies used to call him. Quill, TFA is better than TF Prime. And I agree with that, but I think TF Prime is also good. Azrael's son. So far, only figs I have that count under Chug are T30 Windblade and Titan's Return Brawn. Two really good figures. A great place to really, like, kind of dip your toes into are, like, Power of the Primes and Titan's Return. And then, like, Siege is just awesome. Davastalia, can we all say that Scorpion's baby is actually a living Zodiac? What does that even mean, a living Zodiac sign? Spider-Man Marvel, Bumblebee, just Bumblebee. Yeah, and also, new name. Hello. Oprah Minutes. Just in my, hey, look, it's a duck. David K. The Last Prime. I think Long Arm hates Shockwave. He can't even go in the same room with him. Jeez, no, exactly. Azrael's son, Authentic Shockwave is the only really works on a server shelf. I really love Authentic Shockwave, and I totally agree. He absolutely works on a Cyberverse shelf. Starscream's a lot. Also, how come the conversation was about Agriris? People just like Agriris, I think. Hans Z Crusader. I have Deluxe Megatron and Prime from 1, and Legacy Core Class Starscream and Thundercracker, and I have Deluxe Bumblebee from Dark of the Moon and Ratchet from the Bumblebee movie. Okay, so Hans Z Crusader, it seems like you really like a lot of the movie stuff. I would honestly recommend, so if you really like the Studio Series feel, there's a lot of great Studio Series figures coming up very soon. They're going to be re-releasing Dark of the Moon Shockwave. They're going to be putting out Hatchet, which is like a cool dog that turns into an SUV. if you want to go more Transformers 1, the mainline stuff in Transformers 1 was great. They did an Alpha Trion, an Optimus, a Bumblebee, and a Sentinel. Alpha Trion and Sentinel are absolutely perfect. They're also doing Studio Series versions of a bunch of those guys. Past that, for the Bumblebee movie stuff, I mean, if you already have Core Class... Oh, you have Legacy, Core Class, Starscream, and Thundercracker. Honestly, get yourself a Core Class Skywarp. Because it always feels good to have the trio together. Empress Mako, please don't dead name Shockwave. No, Shockwave is the dead name. He's Long Arm. O-Prime edits. David K. Keep voicing Megatron in every one of his videos. Beast Wars. Oh, does David K. keep coming back? Dave S. Patrick, who's ready for animated season 4 soon? I hope so. Starscream's a lot. Quill, I agree. Quill, I have one Chug Megatron, and it's the Armada Legacy one. Wonderful figure. Great figure. Sentinel Prime, you should transform animated Shockwave. You know what? Sure. Let me get through these comments, then we'll do it. And then She's Miss singing a song. O-Prime edits. When will Gary Chuck be in Jobby's videos? Hanzi Crusader, I do want more War for Cybertron Siege, mainly the Seekers, but Skywarp is so hard to find, and I don't know where to get started with WFC, considering how much there is. Hanzi Crusader, I would honestly always say, like, if you could, go on, like, eBay, and look for either lots, or look based on lowest price first. You can get a lot of really good characters like Sideswipe and Hound and Chromia and Ironhide for really cheap nowadays. And they're terrific toys. As for the Seekers, hear me out. Instead of Skywarp, get Hotlink, and then take a black Sharpie to it to make it Skywarp. Because Hotlink is entirely purple, so as long as you just like customize some of the purple bits into being black, you would have Skywarp. Quill, Authentic Squirreljack is actually a fun toy. I love Authentic Squirreljack. O-Prime Edits loves Agrarius. He is O-Prime Edits' baby boy. Last Prime, they should do... Legacy should do Animated Shockwave. Absolutely they should. Starscream's a lot. O-Prime Edits, I love him, just don't know how to spell his name. Devastalia, wouldn't Scorponok's baby be Scorpio, literally a living actual zodiac sign? And then Empress Mako. As someone who has done a lot of Bumblebee movie studio series, 57 is awesome, 38 is great, and all the Cybertron Decepticons slap, and RC and Wheeljack rock. I totally agree with all that. The Decepticons especially really brought it. Spider-Man Marvel. First 3 movies, yay. Age of Extinction last night, but Rise the Beast was great. I really liked it. I need to watch Rise the Beast again, because I remember enjoying it, but I also don't remember anything about it. Quill. What versions I want for Seekers, like how they look in my head. Starscream is Cybertron, Thundercracker is War for Cybertron, Skywarp is War for Cybertron and or Armada. That would be cool to like have a trio that are just all different aesthetics. Azrael Sun, got a really scuffed Bayverse Autobot squad on my shelf. 07 Leader Optimus, Stealth Bumblebee, Hunt for the Decepticons, Deluxe Ironhide, Dark of the Moon Red Ratchet, and 07 RC. Azrael Sun, I know people might hate on me for saying this. I love childhood survivors. I'm always so taken with Transformers that have a little bit of scuffing. O-Prime Edits. Oreo, Mugcake, Step 1, 6 Oreo, Step 2, Milk, and in microwave for 2 minutes. Okay. Enemy. I call myself an Onslaught fan, yet I have no idea what he's like in G1. Enemy, he's kind of like Shockwave. He's just kind of a pompous British commander, but he's really good at strategy. Quill. If you want Tetrajet mold, get the Rainmaker 3-pack. Love all 3. That is a great way to get that mold. They should make a Studio Series Oreobot, absolutely, and they should also make Studio Series Dispensor. Starscream's a lot. You excited for the 86 Constructicons? Absolutely I am. I'm most excited for Scrapper. Okay, Spider-Man Marvel. Any suggestions for buying new figs? I always say, like, figure out the characters you like most and then pursue them. In terms of, like, trying to get figures when they first come out, unfortunately, like, distribution's so rough, there's not a good, like, surefire way to do it. In terms of, like, what are new toys right now that are great, Animated Motormaster is wonderful. Gamer Edition Ratchet is probably my favorite Ratchet ever right now, and Blockies are always very good. Bird Labs, did Scorponok give birth to Sorry? Kinda. Empress Mako, I got Studio Series 109 today, and while his alt sucks, he commands the shelf. Who is 109? I actually don't remember that. Last Prime says they thought Rise of the Beast is mid. Hansi Crusader, thanks for the insight, man. You're great. I knew I had to be a fan as soon as you said Thundercracker is your favorite Transformer. Skywarp is mine, but Thundercracker is a close second. It's hard to go wrong with the Seeker boys, but thank you so much, Hansi Crusader. I hope I helped you out a little. Star screams a lot. Rise the Beast slaps. Oh, Prime Edits. Us Transformers fans are eating good. We got Age of the Primes Megatronus and Combiner Wars Constructicons. Still waiting for Scavenger. I miss him. He is still depressed in the corner. Well, he's coming. Quill, I have Cybertron Ransack, but it's not the red. It's like black and gold with green. Yeah, that's GTS Ransack. It's still really cool. I like that deco. Mazel, there needs to be a Studio Series Transit. I hope they make one, because it's a cool design. Star Screams a lot. I can't wait for Scrapper. Same. O Prime Edits, they cannot make Oreobot or Dispenser yet because of copyright. It's true. Last Prime says they would kill for an Oreobot. Son of Prime, how good is Animated Shockwave at posing? Very good. I love this guy. Dave Petri, we need an animated Streka figure soon. Dave, they did a Mastermind Creations one that really works. Quill, Scrapper is my best boy. Star Screams a lot. Scrapper is the best combiner team leader. Totally agree. Close second for me personally is Silverbolt. Empress Mako. 109 is Concept Megs. Okay, yeah, no, I love his robot mode. I'm not too big on his vehicle modes, to be honest. Guy likes Acid Storm. I also like Acid Storm. And it looks like Devastalia is also doing a song now. Last Prime, their favorite is Skywarp. Quill, Armada Skywarp's horn thing is so cool and unique for a Seeker. I love him. Guy, you should start building those other boxes, my friend. Guy, I don't know if you caught this at the beginning. I literally said we're probably just going to build one tonight. I really just wanted to focus more on just like talking to people tonight. Bennyzilla, 109 is Concept Art Megs. Okay. Quill, make it Hydro X-Bot and Monster Energy Bot. There you go. Enemy, do you prefer gun arms or Transformers holding guns as a species? Obviously, Shockwave will always have a gun arm. It depends on the character. I like arm-mounted guns the best, but sometimes I like them holding guns and sometimes I like gun arms. O Prime Eds, why do they keep switching between Scrapper and Long Haul to be leader? What crack was G1 on? I'm going to get back to you, O Prime Eds. Star Screams a lot. I can't own Concept Megs because I'm holding out that 86 Megatron whenever he's revealed is good. Star Screams a lot. I'm hoping that he'll be good, but I'm worried that he's just going to be Siege Megatron again. As for the long haul thing, don't forget there was also a point where Hook was turned into the leader. I think it's because there have been times where Hasbro's been really weird about the fact that Scrapper isn't the center of Devastator, when I think that's awesome, that he's the only one who doesn't form the centerpiece of the combiner. Optimus with an arm cannon Optimus with an arm cannon is cursed, O Prime Edit says. The last Prime says, I like gun arms, they are sick. And Devastalia says, hey Hasbro, son, where is my MP figure? Oh god. Yeah, they're probably gonna have to do a Masterpiece Devastator eventually. Hasbro, son, looking at concepts from the movies is weird. Just found out that Mixmaster was supposed to be an Autobot in Revenge of the Fallen with a friendlier looking head, and they actually used the head for the G1 redeco. Yeah, no, don't forget Breakaway. I love the concept art for Breakaway, like the Autobot jet. Enemy Scrapper holds the group up. It's poetic. Quill, for me, I think scout bots like Bee and Hound should have inbuilt guns. They would need a quicker blaster, whereas demo bots like Cliff Jumper should have holdable ones. Quill, they kind of went that direction with Prime, where like Magnus like showed up with actual guns and they were like a lot more powerful than the guns they had just built in. Empress Mako, he won't be Siege Megs because he doesn't scale correctly, and 86 loves scale, especially because they don't need to prioritize alt mode scaling like Magnus. Okay. Hansi Crusader, in my opinion, Seeker should always have the arm cannons. It triggers me seeing in promo shots of Seeker figs. They are just holding their arm cannons. It's so cursed to me. I actually fully agree with you. It's always weird to me when Seekers don't have the arm cannons. Empress Mako, Optimus arm cannon is awesome. I agree with you. Star Screams a lot. I'm praying here won't be another victim of the Siege mold. Quill, Breakaway! I love Breakaway. Bennyzilla, there's a 3D printable MPM-10 Optimus Prime. Is there? That's cool. And the last Prime just says Quill, chill. Cheesemas, NECA KA from KA2. And then O Prime edits, I want Wheeljack to have goggles on his forehead. That'd be fun. And then Empress Mako, counterpoint on Seeker arm cannons, Armada Starscream. Empress Mako, I agree with you. And also, I guess, same way, Cybertron Starscream. Those guys are so different that that doesn't bother me. I'm thinking about Seeker designs that are very G1. Davastalia, if you start... Oh, okay, these are lyrics again. Enemy, I found a cool upgrade kit on eBay that gives Studio Series 114 his correct cannon. Ooh. Enemy says, RM, actually they're called null rays. Oh no, are we having these fights? Starscream's like, who's Breakaway? Me no remember. So Starscream's like, he wasn't in the movie, he was just a toy. But he was a really friendly looking Autobot who just turns into a jet. Quill, as a guy that has glasses, I think Wheeljack can have some glasses. I agree. The only Autobot I would rather see with glasses is Trax. I want him to have stylish glasses. Oprah Ed says null, talking about the null rays. And then Empress Mako, to be fair, Legacy Armor Starscream looks great with arm cannons. And then Oprah Edit says, no Ray. Cheesimus, I have a cardboard forklift. I am forklift certified. Oprah Edits, I forgot how to spell it, talking about the null ray. Hansi Crusader, does Legacy Core Class Skywarp have arm cannons? I don't see them in the photos. Hansi Crusader, Skywarp doesn't have arm cannons. They gave him like a weird slingshot weapon. Quill, he's like Jet Bumblebee. Yeah, that's a great way to describe Breakaway. Oh no, Benny Zilla, he died in the game? That's sad. And Starscream's like, oh, he's one of those toy-only characters. That makes sense. Yep. Bird Lab's talking about Pablo. Oh my god, Pablo does have glasses! I forgot about that. Quill, Beachcomber can have glasses, but his visor is iconic. Prime Ed, Starscream a lot is Grimlock in disguise. Enemy, should I get the Prime Wars Insecticons or Legacy? And Prime Ed's, can Grimlock get with Swoop? I assume that every Grimlock gets with every Swoop. And as for Enemy, I personally think I like the Legacy Insecticons more, but I think they're both really good sets of Insecticons. Davastalia, Starscream is one of those characters that hasn't had another alt mode. So I can think of one Davastalia. For Alternity, they gave him a sports car mode, and it's really, really cool. Last Prime, I think he is killed by Blackout, talking about Breakaway again. Empress Mako, Pablo slaps the design and fits Wheeljack as a character. The alt is way more fitting than a race car. Empress Mako, I actually agree with you. I don't mind Pablo. I think he's fun. Dave S. Patrick, best Shockwave animator, Darker Than Moon Shockwave. Animated Shockwave for me. Brad Labs, Pablo also has ear wings in the final battle. I didn't know that. Star screams a lot. Me not Grimlock, me Starscream. Our Prime Eds, we are just chillin'. We are just chillin'. Empress Mago, I ship Grimlock and Rodimus. Have Grimlock and Rodimus ever been a thing? I dig it. Okay. Quill, Wheeljack my AU is a tow truck and is buds with grapple and hoist. Oh, Wheeljack for Wheeljack. A tow truck for Wheeljack would make so much sense. Starscream's a lot. Also, as a Starscream Giga fan, he should not be anything but a jet. Cheesimus, what do you think my favorite food is? Cheesimus Prime, I'm going to say your favorite food is peanut butter sandwiches. Yeah. Empress Mako, G1, their chemistry is so funny. Oh yeah, I forget in Season 3 they hang out a lot, don't they? O Prime edit Soundwave killed Breakaway, I think. And last Prime, if Blackout was G1, what would he turn into? I've been thinking about that. I feel like he could still turn into a helicopter. But if not a helicopter, I think Blackout as a space shuttle would make sense. Cheesimus Prime, no, it's mac and cheese. Ah! Maryzilla, what would a live-action Inferno look like? I think it would look kind of like that big dump trunk guy who died at the beginning of The Last Night. Prime Eds, it's said that after Soundwave arrived, Breakaway immediately went on the offensive against the airborne Decepticon, who told him he had to leave. When Breakaway refused, Soundwave returned fire. Aw, that's sad. Well, Rodimus and Grimlock kind of works. As a certified Rodimus stan, I approve. Well, Quill has given the seal of approval. Enemy Starscream killed Breakaway and Stratosphere, who they were riding in. No! I forgot that Stratosphere was in some of the games and then died. Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait, didn't Warpath also die in that level? Empress Mako, struggling to be responsible, Rodimus was super defiant, and immature Grimlock is so good. I'm working on a fic about it. That's cool. Starscream's a lot. Wasn't Blackout one of those G2 Seeker repaints? So Starscream's a lot. Blackout was in G1, but okay, this is weird. He was like a Micromaster base, if I remember right. Like, he wasn't actually a character. He was like something the characters lived in. No problem edits. Does anyone remember Transformers show BotBots? I remember BotBots. Those were great little toys. And he was talking about the Dark of the Moon game. It was in a different level that Megatron killed Warpath. Oh, that sucks. Last Prime, poor Warpath. Cool, I wish they got that Operation Skyfire movie. It's a cool idea, and World War II Transformers is cool as hell. I fully agree. Prime edits, Warpath should never have been a mini-bot. Prime edits, I don't know. I kind of like the idea that Warpath is so powerful but is so small. It's the same reason why I like Wolverine being short. Hansi Crusader, if Transformers 1 gets a sequel, what are your hopes for it? Like plotlines, characters, etc. Personally, I hope it involves the rise of the Decepticons and really gets to the nitty-gritty of them. So Hansi Crusader, in my perfect world, Transformers 2 still doesn't have the Quintessons yet. And it's going to be more... Actually, no, I take that back. If TF2 was being written by me, the Decepticons would still work with the Autobots because the Quintessons are the bigger threat. And it's only by working together do they defeat the Quintessons, and there's moments where it looks like Optimus and Megatron are going to, like, have their friendship back. But then it ends with Megatron claiming all the Quintessons' weapons for himself. And that might be how we get to Combiners and Triple Changers. Is the Quintessons have been kidnapping Decepticons and forcing them, like, into horrible operations. And then Optimus is like, this is disgusting, we need to end this. And Megatron's like, no, Triple Changers and Combiners are cool. Last Prime says, actually, yes, I think Blackout was a Micromaster base. Oh, swipe the camera. Empress Mako, to be honest, World War II Transformers sounds kind of not for me, but I can't with more U.S. military Transformers stories. Empress Mako, I agree with you. However, World War II is far enough away that I kind of dig it again. Cheesemas Prime, they should retool Kingdom Huffer into Road Ranger. Cheesemas, they did that back in Kingdom. They made a 2-pack that had Road Ranger and a guy named Puffer. And I sold my Road Ranger, but I still have Puffer. Harrison, hey, how's it going, man? Warpath is peak mini-bot. I'd only want to see him big in a Bayverse world. I don't know, I think it works for him being big or small. Basil, I think Dark Energon should appear. That was all you do. When I was little in RID, the Ruination, I've never called him by that name. I'm always going to be Bruticus forever. Bruticus is great, but Ruination I actually think is a better name for that combined mode. Like, burn me at the stake, I think Ruination's a great name for a combiner. Quill, and then Optimus Megatron kiss. Yes, that is what we want. We want Optimus and Megatron to kissy. Road Ranger, Harrison, Road Ranger already got made. Star Screams a lot. Imagine they have a Rise of the Beast and have Unicron in the movie and have him do absolutely nothing. For the third movie, let's do that. Prime Edits, ain't the G.I. Joe Transformer movie going to turn into another reboot? Assuming that thing even gets made, yeah, I think that's the plan. Last Prime, that sounds sick for TF2. Prime Edits, Cup and Stratosphere should be friends. Cup and Stratosphere, throw Warpath in there too. Those three would hang out. Hey, Harrison. So Harrison saying, sup, dude? I'm doing good. How are you doing, man? Cool. And I always felt that Jetfire Skyfire is British. He gives British vibes. And Fall of Cybertron is a thing, so been a British military movie. Cheesemas, dang, that's not the GoBot version. No, and I would love a GoBot version, but that is the BotCon Road Ranger. But yeah, unfortunately, all of the mini-bots have been repainted into the BotCon GoBots. I kind of wish they would just do the GoBot colors. Harrison Whaley, I gave my TF1 Optimus and Megs holding hands, arm in arm. That is what we need! That is what we want! It's how did the Terracons get to Peru? Nightbird strolling to carry Scourge and Battletrap is just getting dragged onto the ground. Yes. Absolutely, that's how they got to Peru. Dave S. Patrick, yes, I want Legacy Anime of Lugna. That'd be amazing. Quill, Cup gives me major Arthur Morgan vibes. Yeah, I can see that. Like Red Dead Redemption, Red Cup Redemption. Empress Mako, I think Warpath would tag along with those two and annoy Cup because he's so immature. I think it'd be as similar to Ironhide and Warpath that Cup would be like, this young bot. But then, like, they'd kind of, like, get... I feel like Cup would be into Warpath. They'd be buddies. Sentinel Prime's got to go. Thank you so much for being here, Sentinel Prime. Prime edits. Ironhide should be a wrecker. I'm kind of amazed they've never done it. Hansi Crusader. Honestly, all I want is a sequel to TF1 and a show like TF Prime. Yes, that would be the dream. Burlebs. Do you think Megatron and the Decepticons are going to be in the G.I. Joe crossover? I don't know. Like, I don't even know how you would do the G.I. Joe crossover with Transformers, man. I don't think it's ever worked. Or I take that back. There's been one time I've liked the Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover. It's the one that had Serpent OR in it. I think that's the Dreamwave crossover. Other than that, I really don't like any of the G.I. Joe Transformer crossovers. Last Prime, Alita 1's standing there when Prime's and Meg's kiss. No, Alita 1's in there too. They're all kissing each other, and Bumblebee is all their sons. The three are co-parenting Bumblebee. Star screams a lot. Best combiner is Bruticus, but the best combiner team is the Constructicons. Okay, I can live with that. Quill, Cup X Hot Rod. Empress Mako. You know how World tags along with Swirl's posse and nobody invited him, but he's still there? Warpath. Yeah, that works. O Prime X. Lugnut became transgender. Well, I mean, yeah, that's what Clobber was. Cyberverse wanted to make Lugnut into a woman, and Hasbro said no, so they just made Clobber. Starscream's just says Quill, no. Hansi Crusader agrees, though, with Cuprod. O Prime edits. Maybe not that O Prime edits. The last Prime, oh, hell nah. Enemy, I love the Combaticons. Starscream's a lot. I like the old Marvel Comics G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. Delta Trion, Magic 8 Ball, will this man ever get Soundwave? Delta Trion, unfortunately, that's not going to be possible today. I'm going to be honest, I cheated. I went on AliExpress, I just bought a Soundwave. It's going to be here in a few weeks. I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't keep buying boxes in the hopes of getting Soundwave. So I did cheat, but we're going to build it still. I forgot about the Marvel G.I. Joe Transformers crossover. That was fun. And they explained that's where G2 Megatron's body came from. Bird Lab says Lugnut and Clobber are siblings. Are they siblings? I thought they were just, like, hanging out. And then Quill says Blast Off. Hansi Crusader, is AliExpress good? Hansi Crusader, sometimes, is the answer to that one. Oh, Prime Edits. Bumblebee and TF1 is the Perito from Puss in Boots and Transformers. That actually works really well. Yeah, that's a good comparison. That's Prime. How dare you buy off eBay? Delta Trion. Oh, you can buy specific ones? So Delta Trion, what I did was I went on AliExpress, and it's a thing where there's like resellers out of mostly China and Taiwan that's going to be sending you boxes they've already opened that have the character inside. So you can, but I mean, I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised that Soundwave shows up and doesn't have all his pieces. Empress Mako. Transform those figures! Starscream's like, wait, I just realized, but hi, Delta Trion, big fan. No, guys, if anyone does not know, Delta Trion is the best, like, Transformer content creator on YouTube right now. I love all their stuff. They did an amazing video on Shockwave recently. I really liked it. Crap, I lost my 86 Prime, says Chismus. Harrison Whaley, shout out to the Ultra Class Clobber, the closest I will get to a Lugnut for now. Hey, Clobber's great, though. O Prime Edits, we're going to build or what? O Prime Edits, I really don't think we're going to build more today. I think we're just hanging out. I'm sorry. We're going to do more streams. We'll build them. Cheesemus found the 86 Optimus. And Starscream's a lot. Cheesemus Prime, how? O Prime Edits, Optimus, eBay. Quill, insert Masterpiece 2.0B jump scare. Delta Trion says, gotcha. Hey, Sentinel Prime, they're back. Hansi Crusader says, we love you, Delta Trion sending hearts. And Starscream Lots love the TF1 D16 video. Bird Labs, is 86 Prime in stores? I know I saw a couple in Targets in my area, and they've sold through, but also Hasbro has made the point that there's going to be more 86 Optimuses being sent out. Wild Piercy, Clobber is the best. I also really love CV Shadow Striker. I do like Shadow Striker. It's really that one's really, really good. Cyber Shadow Striker. Great character too. Delta Trion, thanks at Starscreams a lot. The Orion video will be here soon. Sentinel Prime, so are we still talking about the No, we are not talking about the Scorpion Baby. We are done with the Scorpion Baby. Last Prime, what you Prime voice? My favorite Prime voice is Gary Chalk. I still always think of his voice when I read Optimus. Quill, watch the Jetfire video, short but sweet. Empress Maka, I found my 86 Prime at Target like early October. O Prime Edits, everyone in the chat do random Transformers quotes. Starscreams Lot says, out, Delta Trion, yippee. Empress Mako, exactly a month ago. Bird Labs, wait, Delta Trion is here? Yeah, Mia Person. Hey, new name. Okay, Mia Person. Hey, I've been watching your videos for a few months now. Just want to say I love all your content. Thanks so much. I'm glad people are enjoying the stuff. I'll be honest, I don't enjoy the stuff all that much. I say that I love making it. I just don't enjoy watching myself. But thank you guys so much for putting up with the stuff. Hansi Crusader. I low-key wish we lived in an alternate universe where people think that Bumblebee is a copy of Cliff Jumper and not vice versa. Cliff Jumper superior. Hans, I agree with you, but unfortunately, the market has spoken. They prefer yellow boys to red boys. Quill, Gary Chuck is my prime. I like Peter Cullen, though. Yeah, I always loved Peter Cullen. I agree with you, Quill. But Gary Chuck is my prime. Quill, we're under the enemy scrotum. No! Enemy Decepticons rise up. No, don't rise up when you're under the enemy scrotum! Harrison Whaley, my favorite Prime voice is already 2001 because he sounds like Transformers was from an alternate universe that was what Optimus sound like if they spun off from our reality. I really like all the voice actors from RID 2001. I don't feel like they get enough love. Especially not Peter Spellos, God rest his soul. Who, the voice of Skybite. If you've not seen RID 2001, go watch some Skybite stuff because he's just the best. Opram edits, Optimus and Armada had a better death than Optimus in any other show. Fight me. It was a pretty good death. Enemy Quill, that was pretty clever. The last prime. I want 2 pieces. Oh wait. Am I doing Megatron voice? Okay. No, I want 2. Oh wow, that's not good at all. Okay. The age of hunger is over. Peace through Fryony. Defryacons fry up. Empress Mako, Gary Chuck is RID 2001 Unicron trilogy, right? Yeah, so Gary Chuck is Optimus Primal, and then he was Optimus Prime in Armada and Energon Cybertron. Oprime edits. Drillerbot is thirsty. Mia Person, Bumblebee. Oh, no. Okay. One sec. Bumblebee, stop lubricating the man. No, Optimus! Oh no, not the Sentinel Prime quotes! No, we are not talking about the Scorpion Baby, Sentinel Prime! We're done with the Scorpion Baby! Zara screams like, hey Ron, I just wanted to say you're a pretty big inspiration for my YouTube channel. I love your style. Well, thanks so much, Star Screams a lot. Real talk, I know that, I make jokes and everything, but, you guys have no idea how much it makes my day to, just see that people get stuff out of these videos. Be it knowledge about toys or there's a few people now that have told me I was inspirations to them, and it's I don't see it. I don't see what in my videos makes people like them, but thank you guys for it. Opram X, Grimlock being an excavator works. Yeah, and that's also why Grimlock was green in RID 2015, was because of that excavator Grimlock. Bird Labs, okay. Amazing. A booby trap that actually catches boobies. That's the thing, with G1 Optimus, you gotta sound like a human. With movie Optimus, you gotta sound like a statue. Benny's Little Productions, the age of Halloween is over! Harrison Whaley, RID 2001, Prime, saying Koji Supercut. Enemy, I hope the Age the Prime Skybite is the Cyberverse design. Fry up! Empress Mako, Primo, not RIB, my bad. Well, to be fair, they're right next to each other. I forget the actor for RID Optimus, but I thought he did a good job too. Quill, we will bring peace to Frybertron. Last Prime just saying fry up, fry up, fry up. 13 Prime, transform. I need to get to it! Why do I keep forgetting this? Cheesemus Canonically, I only have one friend. Oh no. Bird Labs. Oh, Frying Pax, your noble sacrifice for the greater mill. Why is this a thing? Benny's Little Rise, Optimus Pie? Okay. Did Animated Optimus ever say my name is Optimus Prime? Is that a thing? I know that sounds dumb, I don't remember him ever talking about that. Quill, or knowledge of Pink Tarndy. Empress Mako, you were for me too. Thank you, Empress Mako. Yeah. I'm glad that I was an inspiration to you guys in some way, I guess. So no problem. I learned about... Why are we talking about the Scorpion Baby still? Let's not talk about Scorpion Baby. And the Matrix of Eatership. Empress Mako, your story about your childhood and your identity made me feel a lot more comfortable making content. Yeah. Mako, what I'm going to say is, we have a great fandom where a lot of people are really cool. Not everyone in the fandom's cool, but a lot of people are. And, just sometimes the world is not fun. It's not. Sometimes the world's not fun. And sometimes the world's not good. But there's always good people in the world, and I'm very thankful that there's so many good people around us. Star Screams Lunt and Fries Up. Hansi Crusader. What? That I took the bagels from your uncooked chest that I've been feeding off the food assassins and eating like the Burger King? Prime edits BRB Soundwave. Oh no. Quill, my fry icons fry up. The last prime. No, D16 we can cook together. We don't do this, gets killed. Prime edits not the P-Tarndy. Enemy. Amazing. Frymus gave up the Matrix of Eatership. Answer son, imagine being focused on Halloween. Here in the Philippines, we celebrate Christmas for like September to January. Whoa, is that really? I mean, to be fair, that's kind of where we're going here in the States, too. It's like I saw Christmas decorations back in August. Me, a person. Well, you talk very passionately about characters and toys. Your love for things really shines through. I think that's inspiring. Oh, thanks, man. Prime edits the Matrix of Uno Ship. Bennyzilla. Munchatron rips Lunchley in half. Quill, the Matrix of Eatership. Animated Optimus Prime is basically just Orion Pax. Yeah, Bird Labs, I totally agree. That's literally the direction they took it, was he was supposed to be more like Orion Pax. Prime edits. He said it in the final battle versus Megatron when he had the... No, you're right! No, wait a minute. Did he say that? Because what I remember is Megatron shooting at him and screaming, "I'll kill you, Optimus Prime!" And then Optimus says, "So you do know my name." Because up until that point, he never referred to Optimus by his name. It was always just calling him Autobot. Davastalia, the age of starving is over. Follow me and you will never miss lunch again. Fries up! Bennyzilla, fry up. The age of hungry has ended, says Bird Labs. Prime edits, Optimus was mad because Megatron kept calling him Autobot. Bird Labs, no more empty stomachs. Quill, I, Munchatron, will bring dinner to Frybertron. Who's with me? Prime edits Bird Soundwave. Starscream's like, we were given the power to change Foodtron and you chose to starve it and you starved me. Where is all this coming from? Where is all of this coming from? What is this food Optimus that we've been talking about? I thought it was just going to be a couple comments. This has been like many chains now. He would stop eating. Shock Cook. Quill, how? How did you get the Matrix of Eatership? Will you get the rest of Fries soon? I will be Cook's double time. That's the Sentinel. Oh no, Sentinel, you're turning your own lines into it. Cheesemas, I have the original release of the original Cheetor toy. That's awesome, Cheesemas. That's a great toy. I still really like that original Cheetor. The age of trick-or-treating is over! Enemy, at the final battle, Megatron was crying. TF1. Yeah, I mean, I love that part still where when Optimus exiles him, his eyes turn yellow for just a second and he goes right back to red. Hansi Crusader, do you prefer Bumblebee without his voice box or with? I prefer Bumblebee to speak. My first Bumblebee was him without the voice box, but I prefer him being able to talk. This is a good one. Bird Labs. Grrr! Diners! Grrr! Enemy. It's a meme, TF1, but it's food. Oh, okay. And then Benny's always saying a Reddit video. Prime edits. Follow me and you will get gifts under your Christmas tree. Decepticons jolly up. Devastalia, the age of AI is over. Follow me up to end brain rot. Gen Zers up. Starscream's like, Shockwave, why should we follow you? Alita gives him a burger. Shockwave, we will follow you. Alright, speaking of Shockwave, this boy, he's been loosened up. He's been massaged up by his manager back there. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, he's tall. There we go. So first of all, animated Shockwave is absolutely amazing. Sun Prime, it's better than the comments being filled with scorpion babies. Yes. The last Prime, jolly up. Jolly up! Okay, so I've never actually transformed this Shockwave before. Enemy saying jolly up. Quill, once I killed Fibratronus, I took his burger for myself. He was the burgiest, the most edible. Bennyzilla jolly up. Why? What is this even? We've gone from food to Christmas. Oh no. I've not actually transformed this guy yet. But okay, J-Motion made the meme of Christmas and the hungry meme. Okay. What a sexy beast animated Shockwave is. No, seriously, check out dem hips. He has the physique of both a professional wrestler and a professional model. It's insane. Birdlads, Megatron's eyes don't turn yellow, they just turn less red. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hansi Crusader, Shockwave. Enemy, everybody spam Jolly Up. Enemy Jolly... Why are we spamming Jolly Up? Okay. Alright, so let's try to figure out how we do this. Transformers. It's animated, so it's gonna be, like, a way to figure this out. I have no directions. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just gonna go for it. Huh. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Is this right? Am I doing it right? Is this... Okay, I see what's kind of happening here. Okay, so we have Long Arm's head. We're getting there. Chad, is this real? Shockwave is Long Arm confirmed? Oh, that's smart. That's smart how they did that. Okay. Okay, so basically, Long Arm's whole thing is just he's going to go from being very tall to kind of short and chubby. Like, it's a complete change of his proportions. Okay. And now for the legs. Okay. We have to figure this out. We have to figure our boy out. Is that right? Unless, like, maybe I flip it over? Maybe? No, not really. Not really. Yeah, so keep in mind, I've never transformed this guy. I've just been messing with him in the Shockwave mold. I've never actually seen how it's done. So we are doing our best to figure this out live on camera, friends. We're doing this together. It's you and me and us and Shockwave. Is that... that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right at all. Unless, like, maybe... Does something pull out here? No, nothing pulls out. Perhaps this just isn't meant to be. Maybe my brain is too fried today. I just don't understand what I need to do with these hips. We can do this, though. We're going to figure it out. And by figure that, I mean I might end the live stream and go watch an MGO video. You know what? I know people get upset with me about not showing transformations on stream. This is the reason why. It's because I'm really bad at figuring out transformations. I love transformations. I'm not great at figuring them out. I will be the first to admit that to you. And that's why I harp on directions so much. It's because I'm a big dummy. And I want Hasbro to tell me what to do. Okay, how do I make the legs shorter, though? How do I make these shorter? Almost like... kinda. Not really. Not really. Oh! Maybe I'm getting there? Maybe I'm getting somewhere? Maybe I'm getting nowhere. It really feels like this should come out more. One sec. We will figure this out someday, maybe. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very close to saying, like, maybe this is gonna... I don't know. Okay, well... The issue is, I don't even know what Strong Arm is supposed to look like, necessarily. Like, I've never committed that design enough to memory. So I don't really even know what direction I should be going with this guy. Whereas, like, a lot of characters you, like, know, right? Like, Starscream, you hand me basically any Starscream, I can figure out how that's supposed to look. Eventually. But then this, it's like, aye. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I don't think this is happening. I think I need to watch a video to actually figure out how to transform him because I just don't see where the legs are supposed to go. I really, really don't. Oh well. We tried it and we failed. The lesson is never try. There we go. And then at the very least I know how to get him back into his shockwave mode. So yeah, and this is a big reason as to why this is definitely not going to be the Sunday Shockwave this week. It's because I need to do my research. I need to figure out how he works. I want to make sure I can be like non-biased. It's going to be a Shockwave I'm more familiar with, because that's a big thing. Is like I don't like necessarily going into toys without knowing them, unless they're like figures I feel like I can figure out pretty well. This is not one of those times. This is very much not one of those times. It's a beautiful toy. Like, the engineering here is spectacular, but I just don't understand how it works right now. Oop. Alright, well, we tried. We tried. Here. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then Bumblebee. Bumblebee's gonna be like, no, don't show me that, man. Don't show me that. Here. We're gonna have this other Shockwave be like, what even is this? What am I even looking at? There we go. Okay. Alright, let's catch up with some comments. There's gonna be a bunch. Starscream's like Mariah Carey. All I want for Christmas is you intensifies. Fancy Teaches. Yo, bro, that animated Shockwave is amazing. Thank you. Also, new name. I don't think I've seen Fancy Teaches before. Welcome to the stream. Someone Prime, Jolly Up, Quill. We could have trick or treated together. Handsy Crusader. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Fancy Trees. Ron Bonajon bringing the serotonin tonight. Oprime edits turn him into Long Arm. Bennyzilla. Sinnoh gets obliterated after hearing Mariah Carey. Enemy, the Long Arm situation's crazy. Bird Labs. Long Arm Prime is Shockwave? Bless Prime. No, this can't be Long Arm is Shockwave. No. Cheesemas, I had to put tape on the handle of my Legacy Windblade sword because it would not stay in her hand. Oh, that sucks. Quill. Chat is late for me. 1 a.m. I will be goeth. Farewell. See ya, Quill. Bennyzilla, bye, I gotta go. Thank you so much for stopping by, Bennyzilla. Maybe join later. Hansi Crusader, we can transform this Shockwave together as one. Lance Prime says bye, Quill. Hansi Crusader says see ya, Quill. Empress Mako, what do you think about SS-86B being made into Cliffjumper? I saw someone say they didn't want it. I think it could work. I really like the Earthrise Cliffjumper, but I think it could work to get a good Cliffjumper. Cheesemas, where is the Make Toys rear end? I can't find one anywhere for sale. I really love that rear end, but yeah, he's been out of print for years. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to go to like eBay, get like a aftermarket price. Bird Labs, now is the time for us to fry up together as one. By the way, why no G1 episode today? So, Enemy, I'm glad you bring this up. That's the thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I don't think the G1 episodes are working for me personally. When I put them up, like, people seem to enjoy them, but they don't get that many views. And they're also hard to put on the schedule because I kind of have to pause everything to go and do them and then edit them. I think, Enemy, what I want to do is I want to look into what are the options for us to live stream episode watches together. Like, I want to see, like, is there a way where we could all watch an episode together And I feel like that'd just be more fun in general. Because I don't think that they make for good videos. I think that they could make for good live streams. And I just gotta figure that out. The Last Prime, well, it is Transformers. Star screams a lot. I don't want a lot for Cybertron. There's just one thing I need. I don't care about the cog in my chest underneath the Prime's corpses. I just want the Matrix standing right outside of Sentinel. It kind of works. Last Prime, lol. Quill, never mind, I'm a tank 1 a.m. O Prime Ed's asking, is that a kink with no context? Burlabs, what is Dark of the Moon Shockwave doing? O Prime Ed's, let Hasbro to tell you what to do. Hansi Crusader, massaging him. He was massaging him, now he's horrified. Last Prime goes watch a video. Star Screams a lot. What y'all think about the song I did? I like it, Star Screams a lot. Last Prime, I must have called Long Arm Strong Arm at some point. Davastalia, Quill, you should tank 3 a.m. as well. Hansi Crusader, amazing Starscream. Cheesimus Prime, you called Long Arm Strong Arm. Yeah, so I absolutely didn't call him Strong Arm at some point. Starscream's like, why, thank you. Bird Labs Ingo, where I'm gonna have to figure out how this thing transforms. Quill, okay, Devastalia. Quill, I don't transforms with instructions. Am I mentally okay? No, Quill, I think you're smarter than me, because I can't figure it out. Hansi Crusader, it's okay, man. When I was younger, I would get my parents to transform them for me because I was scared. Yeah, Hansi Crusader, I think the difference there is you were a child and I'm a grown adult and can't figure this out. Bird Labs, I didn't know that this Shockwave can turn to Long Arm until your Shockwave video. Yeah, it's great too. Like, I wish I could figure out the transformation because Long Arm looks really good. Last Prime, we tried but failed. This is true. Devastator, Quill, you have some aura, bro. Bird Labs, are you crying? I wasn't crying, I was laughing. Fancy Teaches, Shockwave! Wait, I'm sorry, Dark of the Moon Shockwave.
Shockwave, this is not OnlyFans.
Cheesimus Prime, I have an opaque legacy rewind. Oh, that's cool. That means it's not going to break on you. Cool, there's one type of Transformer figure I either despise it's those super thick RCs and little ones like Chill. Ah! Hansi Crusader, gave up on Glory Bumblebee. Shockwave, probably. The Last Prime, logical. Hansi Crusader, gaze. Oh! Gaze upon Glory Bumblebee. Shockwave, probably. Okay, I like that, Hansi Crusader. Cool. Davastalia, I did on a studio series. Help. Oh no! Miss Disaster, hey! So, first of all, welcome, Miss Disaster. And yes, you have appeared during this. Oh, from it's Lord Megatron. Wait, I'm sorry. Lord Megatron, look at this pose I'm doing. Dab on the haters. Bird Labs, jolly up. Cheesimus, there's an already SS-86 Cliff Jumper. There's the Earthrise Cliff Jumper that got turned into Bumblebee. Yeah, they got turned to Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cliff. But Cheesimus, I don't think there actually is an official SS-86 Cliff yet. There's figures that can take the place of one, though, absolutely. So yeah, I will help you, Quill. Use TF reviews for help. Cheesimus, he's not on eBay. Quill, should Cliff be the same height as B, bigger or smaller? Me personally, I think smaller. I don't know why, or same size. Quill, I think that Cliff should be slightly bigger than B. Enemy, yeah! Burlap says, yes, please. I think these are talking about live streaming shows. Last Prime, wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Cheesimus, a kink is something that happens in your armor, and it means that's where you're weak. So a kink in your armor means that, like, that's the place where people should hit you. Quill.
Drillerbot is thirsty.
Sentinel Prime, do a live stream where we all read or reread the IDW comic with the Scorpio baby. Oh no. Burlap, Sentinel is too obsessed with the Scorponok baby. It's true. Oh no. Okay, again.
Drillerbot is thirsty.
Burlaps, Sentinel chill. Cheesimus, I used to make tape to rewind opaque. Oh, okay. Bub J, Bumblebee, draw me like one of your Autobots. Starscream's like, Ron versus Scorponok's human child win. Quill, I want Cybertronian Bumblebee movie Cliff. That's a good Cliff jumper. Cheesimus, I see SS-86 Cliff. It says SS-86 Cliff. Does it actually say that's SS-86 Cliff? I didn't know that. Quill, do your Motormaster voice. Oh, okay, one sec. Let me get it.
Oh, yeah! Can you feel it? Dig it!
There we go. Just a horrible Macho Man impression. Wild Piercy. If you did G1 streams, I'd love to tune in. It's a fun group activity. The last prime. Oh god, it happened again. It's lagging again. No! Is it lagging again? Quill, do some WrestleMania type thing in Motormaster voice. Okay, one sec.
Ooh, yeah! Can you feel it, Sentinel? We're doing it here in WrestleMania, yeah! Here in the Triptychon Arena, yeah!
That voice kills my throat. Driller Labs.
Drillerbot is thirsty.
Mrs. Esther. Canon Scorponok Impreg. Yes. Oprime edits. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love. Oh, it's a song. Okay. Hansi Crusader. What is the best impression you can do? I don't know. I don't do many impressions. Cheesemas Nitrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby. Quill, no lag for me. Not for me. No lag. Okay, so maybe the lag was just like a moment thing. Yeah, Starscream's Let's point out this stream's been full of Scorponok's children and fries up. Davastelia, Shockwave OnlyFans is logical for this prediction right now. WJ, I forgot Scorponok Baby was from the IDW comics. Yeah, it's crazy. And Last Prime said it fixed. Yes. Okay. Alright, so no issue with the lag. I need to hydrate, because my voice is dying. Burlab says send the link. Oh, are you talking about live streaming the show tonight? Yeah, no. Just so we're clear, when it comes to live streaming the G1 stuff, we are not doing that tonight. I'm Hansi Crusader. If any Transformer would have an OnlyFans, I think it would be Starscream, to be honest. Hansi Crusader, I'm going to take that and actually counter Sunstreaker, Trax, and Power Glide. All three would. WJ, just like oil on water, the oil always rises to the top. Oh, I was thinking that's Shockwave. It's Mermaster. Okay, one sec.
Just like oil on water, the oil always rises to the top. Ooh, yeah!
The Last Prime. For Shockwave OnlyFans? Oh, yeah. I don't have that link. Quill, do it on the weekend. Oh, new name, Tanner Jackson. Hey, Tanner Jackson. I have Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Great figure. I also really like that figure. Starscream's like, you should do a G1 Starscream voice. Oh, God. Okay. One sec.
Megatron is dead!
Oh, wow. Ow. Ow, that hurt. That hurt my throat, and I can only assume it hurt your ears. One sec. Maybe if I added like a little bit more gravel. One sec.
Megatron? Bruticus?
No, that's the thing is like it's easier when he's like questioning. One sec.
Now I, Starscream, lead the Decepticons!
Okay, I feel like I could get there. I need to work on it. Quill, why Power Glide? Because Power Glide needs to make that bank for his girlfriend, Quill. Quill says knockout and breakdown for OnlyFans. Yes, that would make a lot of sense. Hansi Crusader, I would buy Sunstreaker. Of course, everyone would buy Sunstreaker. His name has streaker in the word. Enemy, watch me spam hearts. One sec. Wait, pardon me, guys. Devastalia, my best impression is Optimus Megs, Bumblebeaster, Starscream, G1 Soundwave, and G1 Shockwave. Devastalia, I think you're more talented with impressions than I am. Quill, yeah, he'd want you to. Last Prime, I have the link. Oh no! Cheesemas, now I think you can do a Kool-Aid Man voice. Okay, I can do Kool-Aid Man. One sec. Because that's basically just Macho Man, but like a little bit more smooth. Okay, so it's like, oh yeah! And then like if you fell down, it's, oh no! There you go. O'Brien edits. Lord Megatron, the quarantine is affecting my set. Oh, wait, this is Jobby voicing Starscream from the Bay films. Okay, so can I do a Bay Starscream as done by Jobby the Hung? Okay, let's try.
Lord Megatron, the quarantine's affecting my sanity.
Like, I can do movie Starscream. I can do Gravel decently well. Quill, I'ma do 100s. Oh, no. Starscream's a lot. I can do it right now. Watch. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, wait a minute. You're talking about doing the G1 Starscream voice. Okay. Starscream's a lot can do the G1 Starscream voice. It's no problem. Do an impression with Scorponok with his baby. Wow. I mean, that's just like, okay. Okay, what would Scorponok even sound like? For some reason, I think he would sound like Kevin Nash. He would just walk in and be like, wow, so... Grimlock, you got all this stuff going on, huh? How's being a T-Rex? got a baby now. That's kind of cool. Like, I kind of feel like Scorponok would just be that. That's my headcanon. Bird Labs. Octane would definitely watch OnlyFans videos. Oh, absolutely, Octane would watch OnlyFans videos. He basically did. I don't know if you guys remember, but in Octane's episode in Season 3, the Starscream's Ghost episode, he literally pulls up Transformer porn. He does. I'm not crazy. Hansi Crusader. It's like halfway between Marge Simpson and Starscream, so pretty good. Okay. Do an MGO reference with Dark of the Moon Shockwave. Okay. Alright. Here. Let's get him out of the way. I don't have a Dark of the Moon Megatron, so it's just gonna be Dark of the Moon's Shockwave. Here we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, yep. And then, yep. Let's keep him in the background. There we go. There we go. This is what we want. It's what we need. There we go. Yep. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna try to do an MGO impression here. Okay. Man, I really want burritos. That was terrible. Whatever. We did it. Okay, cool. Hot Rod would have one, but it wouldn't be for that. It would be for cooking or something. Hot Rod totally would misunderstand what OnlyFans is supposed to be. Starscream's a lot. My fellow Decepticons, the Queen has fallen. Now I, Starscream, am now the Queen of England. Okay, that Starscream's a lot. Am I doing this as Starscream? Okay.
My fellow Decepticons, the Queen has fallen. I, Starscream, am now the Queen of England.
And then WJ?
Bruticus? No. Bad comedy. What?
Wham! Yay. Last Prime says, oh yeah. Tanner Jackson, imagine if Hasbro made a GoBots wave of Target exclusives. I would love new GoBots. A new Psykill and a new Crasher I would well, they did a new Crasher. A new Psykill I would kill for. O-Prime edits, I rule the skies, Starsaber, Starscream, and the Robot Masters English dub. Okay, let's go.
I rule the skies, Starsaber.
Hansi Crusader. I'm exposing your obsession with Scorponok and all of Iacon Sentinel. Oh no, the chats have leaked Sentinel Prime. O-Prime edits, that's perfect. Holy shit, base Starscream. I can do base Starscream. That's the one Starscream I can do. Devastalia and Bay versus Optimus Megs, B, and Screamer and Soundwave and Shockwave. Oh my. So Devastalia can do a bunch of impressions. Quill, Breaking Bad x TF Walters RV is the Transformers Blue Rock accessory. That'd be really good. Cheesemas, that was a misspelling. They meant to put corn. And corn is a delicious type of vegetable. Starscream's loads. I love Starscream's Ghost, so I remember that scene. It's wild. Yeah, no, I'm not crazy. Octane literally just pulls up porn while he's flying. WJ, Zarek actually did sound a bit like Nash with an echo reverb if you rewatch the end of G1. Oh my god, you're totally right. Because Zarek's whole thing is that he just sounds like a dude. Bird Labs, dude, where's my couch? Alright, am I doing that? Okay, one sec. Dude, where's my couch? Oh, wow, that's even worse. That was actually even worse. Quill, Cheesemas is a chip flavor. Last Prime. Oh, Cheesemas. No. Quill. Quill says, Pun Cocktail. Yes. Mrs. Esther, can you elaborate on that? Like, what do you mean Octane pumps his gas? I never said that. I did not say those lines. Octane is driving a ship and he pulls up a very, it's weird. It's a photo of RC with a different head, but they altered the chest. And I'm leaving it at that. WJ, impersonate P. Tarndy. What does P. Tarndy even sound like? Yes, the Tarn Party. There we go. That's P. Tarndy. Devastalia, do a perfect impression of that. Who is that toy guy? I don't know who that toy guy is. I'm gonna say that I'm that toy guy. I'm doing a perfect impression of that. Tony Ton should be Tarn for real. Oh, for minutes. That was perfect with the burritos. Oh my. Burlabs, do a Fallen impression. Oh, what does the Fallen even sound like? He's basically just the demon voice, but slower, right? So,
Alpha Prime continues, I cannot return.
Oh, wait, no, that's it. You gotta get a little bit more nasal in there. Okay, one sec.
If the age of primes continue, I cannot return.
There we go. That's my Fawn impression. Starscream's it's pretty good. I like it, although when I do my Starscream, I usually try to combine his lower voice at the start of the show with his higher voice from the later parts. Yeah, that's the weird thing about G1 is at the beginning he sounds just like Cobra Commander. Starscream's lot. Also, I just love doing voice impressions. It's pretty fun. Cheesemas. Sentinel talks to miners. Also, I can do a Russian accent, and I don't like corn. That's a wow. Russian accent, but also doesn't like corn. Cheesemas is a riddle wrapped inside a mystery, wrapped inside a cowboy hat. Davastalia. I want to be a voice actor when I grow up. Oi. Voice acting's really cool. I've been very lucky. I've been able to work on like a couple of fan things. I'm actually I don't know if this is like something I'm allowed to say. I'm actually like voicing Hound in a thing right now, like a Bayverse Hound. So I'm hoping that that's gonna like be out eventually. When it is, I'm gonna announce it. I'm gonna put like a community thing up. Oh, Prime Edits. I want a Leader 1 in Age of the Primes. Absolutely, I want Leader 1. Cheesemas, I gotta go eat tacos. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much, Cheesemas. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for coming out. Azrael Sun, assemble Dark of the Moon Shockwave's cannon backwards, and it looks funny. Devastator says, I mean, get older. Talking about being a voice actor. WJ, I'm disappointed that one of the bootlegger never made the Transformer of the Breaking Bad van. I'm kind of surprised that like no one's even done that like as like a fan art. Tanner Jackson says Defensor Supremacy. Defensor's good. Enemy says Octane is freaky. Yes. Sentinel Prime confirming they do not talk to miners. Well, we know that's a lie, Sentinel. We caught you in 4K talking to D16 and Orion Pix. That's Prime. I think it's just B-Tarn. Okay. Mrs. Aster, just check TF Wiki. It's real. Yeah, I'm telling you that the Octane thing is real. Enemy says was perfect. Octane freak off party. Oh no. I'm going to assume that this is talking about the Tarn. P. Tarndy is just Tarn. It's true. Disaster. They call her Cheesecake Robot. That character has a name and it's Cheesecake Robot? That's terrible. That's horrible. Mon makes lower pitched early Chris Law Starscream is kind of easy for me nowadays. Yeah, that's the thing is like that original voice for Starscream is so weird because I always think of him as like the high pitch with Chris Latta. Hansi Crusader. Oh, why am I doing this as Tarn? Okay. No party like a tawny party. Mon makes. I also used to do a good Dinobot, but it sucks at it. Oh, I can do Dinobot, Mon makes. One sec. Okay, one sec.
How dare you, rodent! Oh, Tarantulas. I knew him, Cheetor. Oh, the Sminny bait.
Okay, yeah, I don't know any lines of Dinobot, but I can kind of do Dinobot. Quill, I'm gonna go look at that episode real quick. Mom makes us Rat Trap is hard nowadays. Also, I can't do Rat Trap at all. Quill, Unicron thing, the Unicron thing that carries in Bayverse. What? Quill, I don't know what you're talking about with Unicron. Starscream's lot. I also try to do a stop motion series with my buddies and them, and we were doing the voices. I can't wait. That's awesome. I was telling you that toy guy is a TF reviewer. You should check him out. He's good. I'll check him out. That sounds fun. Bird Labs brings up a good point. Sentinel Prime had to touch Myers to take out their cogs. Quill, I'm good at writing as Shockwave Gaming in the server. He'll tell you Starscream a lot. That's cool. O Prime edits make an animated Shockwave out of Lego right now. Whoa, that'd be cool. Like a Lego animated Shockwave. Tanner Jackson, favorite play feature. Enemy, you're really good at low grumbly voices. No, that's the one type of voice I can do. I can do good grumbly. Quill, where you voice act Hound? So, again, I'm worried, like, maybe I shouldn't be saying this. There's a thing being made right now that's going to be focused on first aid. And, it's I assume it's going to be an audio drama. I'm not going to give out the name of the creator because I don't know if I'm allowed to, but it's going to be based on first aid. And part of it is that he is, like, learning to be a medic. And one of the people there that he's, like, learning with is a Bayverse Hound. and I'm voicing the Hound. Oh, Prime, it's broken do all the voices Jobby can do. No, Jobby can do way better voices than I can. Sun Prime, the entire time I've been lying to all of you. No! Burlap saying, oh no, the Last Prime, am pretty good at Megatron voice. Kind of sounds like movies, but a bit G1, a bit of Prime. That's awesome, Last Prime. Oop. Sun Prime is saying that they are not actually Sentinel Prime. What? Why the hell you got that name? Here. Since I talked about it, I'm going to share the Hound voice. Keep in mind, my voice is not doing great right now. But I'm going to try to do the Hound voice. So. Oh, okay. How do I get into the Hound voice? One sec.
I'm like a fat ballerina that takes scalps and slits throats. Get some.
Oh, you're too disturbing to live. Eat lead, bitch. There. Those are literally the lines I took from Age of Extinction. And I guess they were good enough to get the part. It probably sounded better than what I just did. Because my voice is bad. Let's see here. Mrs. Esther says, I mean, the wiki calls her that. She has no name officially. So Mrs. Esther's still talking about Cheesecake Bot. Bird Lab says, nothing. Azrael's Son says, is Legacy Alita good? Azrael's Son, I love Legacy Alita. I think she's an incredible toy. I think she has some issues, especially with her like feet and lower legs and how they transform, but they're good. Devastalia, I would love to make a TF stop motion movie. If I do, I'm name it TF Day of the Dawn. Day of the Dawn is a pretty good like comic book title. I like that. Bird Lab says that's pretty good actually, talking about the Hound. Last Prime says, oh my god, that is so good. Enemy, is it the J Motion one? It's not J Motion. I don't want to give like the name of the person because I don't know if I'm supposed to be talking about it. But they do a lot of stop motion and like audio drama stuff. And I'm apparently going to be doing Hound for a few episodes. And I also got cast as a couple other characters that I can't go into now. But yeah, that's the one right now is we just recorded episode 1. And I think going forward, I'm going to be Hound for the rest of the episodes. And then there's a couple other characters I'm doing on top of that. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. Quill says that you just watched the episode. Did you watch the episode with Octane? And then, yeah, Quill just says it's questionable. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's in there. It's bad. Mom makes the AoE Autobots are like a vocal stim, LMAO, Crosshairs, Hound, etc. You guys might hate on me for saying this. That's still my favorite lineup for movie Autobots. I think Optimus, Bee, Drift, Hound, and Crosshair are such a good team. And I want good figures of all of them. We have a good Crosshairs, but I want a more accurate Hound. Enemy says that they are in the process of plot making for their stop motion. That's awesome, dude. Starscream's lot reminds me of Dawn of the Dead. Talking about Dawn of the Day. Yep. Hey, Limelight Studios is back. What's up? Mom makes, I had thoughts of doing a quick Bayverse-ish prequel using Protoform OP and Bumblebee movie Shockwave before it expanded into a big yap session between my SSO7 Megatron and Sentinel Prime. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Starscream's lot, also Ron, how does one enlist your services? I mean, I have an email on my YouTube page, so if you guys ever want to do, like, collabs or anything, have any ideas, like, my email should just be on my my YouTube page, and I do my best to answer those as much as I can, but yeah, I'd be up to doing voice acting stuff, why not? I have fun with it. iMine428, hi, hello! And also, I know that PFP, we've talked before about your triple gooberberry sunrise. First time I've seen you on the live stream. Welcome in, welcome in. Empress Mako is back as well. Awesome. Enemy says, what episode? It's the Starscream Ghost episode. I don't know what that... I think that episode might literally be called Starscream's Ghost, but that's the episode where Octane looks at porn. Les Prime, I make a stop-motion show. It will be called Transformers War for Earth. Ooh, that's good. Like kind of like a War for Cybertron. Empress Mako, is stream ending? Not really. We're kind of just hanging out right now. I'm probably going to be winding down soon, though. O Prime edits. In Transformers Armada, Jetfire was the most sad when Optimus died. He was floating around in space like an Optimus dust and ashes, and he just kept yelling out his name, Optimus. Yeah, like that's the thing. In Armada, the characters were so good. I feel like people really sleep on how good that show became, especially as time went on. Empress Mako, I have the 2017 Hound and I really like it because it was a Christmas toy. That's a great toy. Hound has had nothing but good toys. The issue is none of them have been accurate, and I want a really accurate Hound. Miss Disaster, I have a pretty neat idea for the Legacy Alita mold. It's part of a 2-pack with an animated Black Arachnia with Alita and TFA colors and a new... That would be a really good idea, Miss Disaster. Like, do a Legacy animated Black Arachnia 2-pack. I would also say it would be cool to do the rest of the animated Stunticons. And I don't know why, but I think that Alita mold would be great for drag strip. O Prime edits. All he found was Optimus's minicon floating in space holding the Matrix. Jetfire was getting held down, so he couldn't do anything about it. Yep. It's sad. He found Sparkplug, and Sparkplug was like just clinging to life. Hansi Crusader. I want to do stop motion so bad, but all I can use is my phone. What I'm going to say, Hansi Crusader, is a lot of people use their phone for stop motion. I do all my reviews using my phone. If you're able to figure out, like, lighting, which my lighting isn't crazy. I literally just have a couple of lamps and, like, the shadow box. And I just got the shadow box, like, the last month. Star Scrimslot. So you down to work with small channels? Star Scrimslot, I don't, like... Big, small, I don't care. Like, if you have, like, a fun project and, like, you think, like, my voice could work, like, what is it? It's gonna be, like, 10 minutes for me to record stuff? And then, like, even if we do, like, a longer record session, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm happy with where my channel is. I, of course, wanted to get bigger, but it's not like I'm only gonna work with bigger channels. I'll work with smaller channels. Like, if you have a good script and, like, would like me to audition for stuff, yeah, I'm very down. Bird Labs, Shockwave looks very logical right now. Indeed, including that Shockwave back there. Who's just like, yeah. Oop. Hit my lamp. Devastalia, Tyway would probably be a back road character, and if I want to make a second movie, he would probably be one of the main cast. That would be fun. Like, to do a movie that's, like, focused on Tywave. Or maybe, like, Tywave is, like, literally the setting. Like, they're all inside the ship that is Tywave. Quill, what I'm writing is just called More Than Meets the Eye. It's a good name and works. Yeah, hey, for Transformers, sometimes some names just work. Empress Mako, I'm about 40 episodes into Armada. Prime just died. Man, I love Armada so much. I've been rewatching some of it lately. It's so good. Like, it's not high art or anything, but it's fun. It's a good show. Oh, hey, Bill Cipher, how's it going? And then Bird Lab saying, hi, Bill Cipher. Empress Mako, use Stop Motion Studio and make a simple standard using Lego or cardboard. Well, that's Prime. I use my phone for stop motion and it comes out fine. Mrs. Astor, 2 similar ideas. Animated Wasp with Animated Waspinator and a Cybertron Optimus and Cybertronian Sentinel. But all of those I think would be really cool. As for the Waspinator, you could do that. Like, remold Kingdom Waspinator and then repaint the Legacy United animated Bumblebee. It'd be a good 2-pack. Starscream Slot. Another thing is, does your service cost money? I'm kind of low on spare fund. No. If you were a big channel, maybe, but, like, I'm not in this charging for voice acting. It's more just I have fun doing it. So, like, my thing is, like, we would do it, and then, if you're cool with it, I would like to, like, promote it on my channel, like, just put, like, a little community post up. No, I'm not out here demanding money for YouTube voice acting gigs. It's more just I want to do it because I think it seems fun. And then, like, guess what? I can also use that, put it on a voice acting demo reel, which is great. Quill, I'm only going to start stop motion when I have the figures I need and how I want them to look. That makes sense. Star Screams a lot. I also use my phone for stop motions. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people use their phones. Phones have great cameras on them. Prime edits. In Prime, I want Soundwave and Shockwave to be a couple. I don't know, man. I think Soundwave is Megatron's boy toy. I don't think he's going for Shockwave. Bird Labs, it sucks when you work really hard on stop motion just to get 3 views. That's the thing. It breaks my heart because I've seen so many amazing videos that get way less views than some of my stuff. And it's like, my stuff's not creative. Like, it's not. It isn't. And, like, if I can, I would love to, like, be a part of stuff and, like, help promote stuff. And it's just because, hey, it's fun. It's fun, and I'm also of the opinion that like some of the best stuff in Transformers is stuff the fans make. Star screams a lot. I'm all for voice acting just for fun, so that makes me happy. Yeah, I mean it'd be different if I was like a union actor or something, but I'm not. Like I'm just a guy on YouTube, and whatever we make, I can put on my voice acting reel, and that's fine for me. It'd be different if like you were like Jaden Animations or someone with like millions of dollars. But I'm not gonna be like I demand a salary. Anzi Crusader, have you ever created or came up with your own character? In school, I was dueling and made a Decepticon named Radio Wave who transformed into a radio station and Soundwave's edgy brother. Hansi Crusader, I've talked about this guy a couple of times. I had a character in school. I actually had quite a few characters, but the one that I remember the most was Undercut. And Undercut was a green and purple seeker, and his character was that he was essentially a con man in the Decepticons, but the way he was a con man was he was an entertainer and he would steal energon from other Decepticons while he was like putting on shows. But whenever you saw him backstage, he was always depressed. And the character I was basing him off of was Krusty the Clown, because I loved The Simpsons as a kid. So that was my guy, was Undercut. And there were others I made like with him, because my idea was like there was going to be like a bunch of Decepticons. They were like all like loser Decepticons out in space somewhere, and they were going to be going up against Sentinel Prime all the time, and Sentinel Prime was like the leader of a bunch of loser Autobots. And my big like stroke of genius was that Huffer was going to be Sentinel Prime's second in command and be a complete dummy, because I was like 13 at the time and thought, I don't like Sentinel Prime, I don't like Huffer, they're the bad guys in my show now. I do remember there was another character who was named Cross Stitch, and Cross Stitch was going to be a Decepticon helicopter who was like, originally she was like from a noble group of Transformers, and then she got destroyed in like a bombing, and then she was stitched back together. Which, looking back on it, that's not just Cyberverse Shadow Striker, that's also Vortex from that Transformers Combaticon show. Which, weirdly enough, I guess I predicted two characters I would grow to really like years later when other better creators would do stuff with them. But those were the two, Cross Stitch, and then the one I always remember is Undercut. Quill, also need a new tripod. Tripods are hard, man, and my issue is that they wear out so quickly. I'm on tripod like number 8 with my videos. Enemy, if you could voice one Transformer and be the definitive voice of them, who would you pick? Oh, that's tough, because most of my favorite Transformers, I don't think I could do a good voice for. Like, I love Shockwave. I could never do a good Shockwave. Hound would be fun. If not Hound, Motormaster. Well, that thing is like, Thundercracker. No. Yeah, actually Thundercracker. I would want to be the definitive voice of Thundercracker. That's my pick. Let's see here. Bird Labs. Make Bumblebee dab. Okay, let's zoom out and do that. Also, what a weird live stream this has been. Thank you guys so much for, like, just hanging out with me. I can't tell you, like, how great this has been. There we go. He's dabbing on the haters, Lord Megatron. There we go. There we go. Ah, perfect. Empress Mako. My headcanon for the G1 Decepticons romance is this. Megatron X Starscream, but Megatron likes Soundwave, and Shockwave is jealous and wants Megatron. Soundwave is asexual. Oh man, that's like a love pentagon. That's great. O Prime edits. The last episode, Transformers Armada, they cooked with the animation. No cap. Yeah, and also one of my favorite final battles between an Optimus and a Megatron. Starscream's a lot. I do actually like the voices you did, and I have some characters I can't do a voice of well. They don't have a voice, so see if they can fit you. It would help. Yeah, like I said, I have my email listed on my YouTube page. So, like, if you want to just, like, send, like, an email and a script, and we can talk. Quill, Pipes is Huffer, but cool. Yes, absolutely. O Prime edits. I work with a fellow Transformers editor. I'm a Transformers editor too, and he's doing a series called Autobots vs. Decepticons, which is 300 on both sides, and my job is to get him scene packs. Oi! That sounds cool, but that also sounds like a lot of work. Devastalia, the second movie would probably be Death of Primus / Cybertron. Okay. Devastalia talking about their project. O-Prime edits of the characters. Oh, getting scene packs of the characters. Okay. I follow. Hansi Crusader. Nah, I think they plagiarized, not gonna lie. I'm sure they plagiarized what I wrote in, like, my notebook when I was 13, yeah. Cheesemas Prime's back. Hey, Cheesemas. And Miss Disaster. Ooh, Kenyon's Combaticons. That was fun. I really liked that Combaticon show. I really enjoyed it. I hate that they weren't able to get the funding they needed. Cheesemas, the tacos were pretty yummy. That's awesome. O-Prime Edits clearly loves Vortex from that show. Miss Disaster. Wish the episode Kickstarter did better. I agree. It deserved to do better. It was an amazing concept they had. They had a great voice cast, good design. Honestly, so some of the characters weren't really doing much for me, but specifically the Onslaught and the Vortex. I thought that they were some of the best designs and best voices those characters ever had. Brawl I thought was funny. Blastoff I thought was okay, but at the same time we saw very little of him. And Swindle I liked. My only issue with Swindle was he was so close to animated Swindle. But at the same time, it was in the style of animated, so of course he was close to animated Swindle. Last Prime just says, Cheesimus! Quill, I made a few characters. One was called Cloud Spitter or something. He was a seeker who liked nature. I was dumb. I like that. A seeker who's just really into, like, nature and the sky and stuff. I dig it. Mom makes. I also had the idea of TF Extended Universe where there'd be two shows with different tones in the same continuity. Mom makes, weirdly enough, that's kind of what Prime and Rescue Bots is. Because they're supposed to be in the same universe, aren't they? Last Prime says, I'm loving this stream. It's been a weird one. Jesus, this absolutely is the longest. Oh my god. Yeah, we've been going for we're almost at 2.5 hours. Jesus. Devastalia, I want to be the definitive voice for Starscream. Well, Devastalia, if you could be the definitive voice for Starscream, imagine how many roles you would get. Like, they would always bring back Starscream. Empress Mako, have you seen Mr. Garvey do the TF1 names? I've not. I don't know who Mr. Garvey is. I think I've seen that name, though. O-Prime Edits, can we be friends on Discord? I don't know what I'm going to do about Discord, because I've had people asking about a Discord for the channel. I might do it eventually. I'm just worried because I've heard about too many bad things going on Discord, and I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk, like, anyone, like, coming in and being, like, a problem. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I know a thing that Vangelis does is it's basically, like, to do the Discord, you have to, like, become a channel member and, like, pay, like, $5 one time. Maybe something like that. Because my only thing is, I don't want it to be a thing where anyone could sign on, because I'm worried about people raiding the Discord and, like, doing bad things. I know I saw a Penguin Zero video about someone who would literally just go onto random Discords and put, like, a lot of really bad stuff on there to get the Discord kicked. So I don't want to risk that. At the same time, it's like, well, I don't want to, like, make people have to pay to join. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, I'll figure it out. I'm hesitant about the Discord. I am. Let's see here. Bird Labs, opinions on Sea Spray. I think Sea Spray is great. I like the design, like the character. Kind of hate that they've never come back. That's Prime. Can you do a Soundwave voice? So, I mean, the Soundwave voice, I would kind of just do the Dr. Claw voice. It'd be like, Decepticons, eject. Like, it would just be that, but, like, a little bit high pitch. Because if you ever listen to Soundwave without the vocoder, that's his voice. It's just a weird Dr. Claw voice. Well, actually, it's deeper. It'd be like, Decepticons, eject. Like that. Oh, hey, Limline Studios. Welcome back. Well, I have so much lore for my 13 Primes, so basically Megatron's killed Solus with the Requiem Blaster because the Primes just split up, which allowed Sentinel to kill them one by one. Oi. That makes sense. I'd be into that. Stalia, the first movie opening scene would be the origin of Orion Pax and D16. Alright. Hansi Crusader. I was raised on watching people recreate the Force battle from Revenge of the Fallen in stop motion. You and me both. I'll tell you, the first video I think I ever saw on YouTube was a stop motion of Optimus Primal fighting. No. It was a stop motion of Protoform Optimus and Protoform Starscream fighting. And then another one that was Jazz fighting the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard that was a Transformer now. Empress Mako sounds like IDW Thundercracker, probably talking about the Seeker who really likes nature. Cool. Oh, wow. Keep hitting the camera. Well, can't fit everything in there, but you get the idea. Yeah, I feel like you got some ideas for your story. Devastator and the birth of Optimus and Megatron, talking about their first movie. Mon makes. One would be a comedy show starring mini-bots trying to hang out on Earth. The other would be a serious show where the Decepticons have control over the motor industry. Oh, man. Chisma saying that their dad is Jesus, or their name is Jesus, or perhaps Jesus. So you guys can call me crazy. So I had a cousin whose name was spelt Jesus, but it was pronounced Jesus. Not Jesus, and not Jesus, Jesus. And we called him Jess. Empress Mako, Mr. Garvey is the AA Ron Key. Oh, yeah! I forgot about Key and Pill. Yeah, I know Mr. Garvey. Cool, if I made a movie, I would start like Skybound Optimus fighting off Soundwave instead. Okay. Last Prime, the most lore of my stop motion is for Shockwave. It's a lot like how he becomes a monster that he is. Okay. And Davastilia says, Wallace Cheese, really? Bird Labs, I tried animating the second episode of the Combaticon and got one frame done, then gave up. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's hard. Animation's really hard. Oh, Prime, and it's where some of the Transformers characters that Hasbro always had the trademark with. Well, they've never lost Optimus Prime. They've never lost Optimus Prime. They've never lost Starscream. They've never lost Megatron. Basically, all the standbys, they've always had. Let's see here. Starscream's a lot talking about the Discord. You could get mods to ban people who don't follow rules and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. It just... maybe I have a bad read on Discord. I just don't know it well enough. Well, my Shockwave was always a monster, even when he had a senator, and then against Sentinel, he helped push functionalism. Okay. And the last Prime, great Shockwave voice, thank you. Monmix, the series show would actually have some neutral mains, i.e. Obsidian being one of the main Autobot scientists alongside Wheeljack. Monmix, I want Obsidian and Strika in a thing. I hate that they are wasted the way they are. Oprah edits, no, I'm broke. Yeah, you see, that's the issue, is I don't want to have to charge people to get into the Discord, but I don't want to make it to where just anyone can get in either. I don't know. Empress Mako, universe where Sentinel Prime isn't evil, but keep debating him to be evil. I'm stealing that. Okay. Same, I have $5 after getting Vector Prime. Oy. Well, oh my god, Jazz a general problem. I remember wanting to make General Lee so bad. Is that what it was called? Jazz? Yeah, you're right. Jazz a general problem. That was like one of the first YouTube videos I ever saw. Shockwave's got to go. Well, hey, thank you for stopping by, Shockwave. Bird Labs, this stream is fun. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Devastario, Wallace Cheese Prime, your dad is really named Jesus. It's pronounced Jesus. Yep, that makes sense. And Mom makes... I had a thought about Megatron being a broken spider like a robot as he's been trapped on Earth for years, while Shockwave turned Cybertron to essentially City 17 from Half-Life 2. That's cool. I always like the idea of Shockwave just turning Cybertron to like the biggest hellhole. The Line Studios, I like my... Like cheese dip? Okay. Cheeseums Prime never loses Cliffjumper. Yes, Cliffjumper should never lose. Shockwave, they lost my name. They did lose the Shockwave name. They started calling him Shock Blast for a bit. And then Laserwave once. In Japan, he's always been Laserwave. Enemy, didn't they lose B? They did lose B. They absolutely lost Bumblebee. And not because of DC, they lost it because of like some child, learning thing. Oh, Cheeseman is saying they never lost Cliffjumper. Yeah, they never lost that name. Same thing with Beachcomber. Shockwave is amazing in IDW. Totally agree. Cheesemas, have you heard of the band Nirvana? And if you have, what's your opinion on them? I've heard Nirvana. I think they're fine. Not really my type of music, but I think they're good. Davasai, I told you it wasn't tight enough. Oh my. Star screams a lot. Oh, you're talking about Shockwave, yeah! For my stop motion... Oh, wow. A lot of comments coming through. For more stop motion, I should probably buy a few more Autobots. Oy. Thankfully, Autobots tend to go on sale a lot more often than Decepticons. Quill, make it so you have to be subbed for like a month. Maybe. Maybe. Star screams a lot. My collection's full of Decepticons. I'm very similar. Oh, problem is, anyone else know that Quick Mix is an old man? Yeah, isn't he like an old codger? Oh, God, it's 2 a.m. for Quill. I'm sorry, Quill. Cheesemas, I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Oi, here you are quoting Freddie Mercury. The Last Sea Crusader. I really hope in Dreamwave Comics Thundercracker gets so frustrated with Soundwave not letting him retrieve Skywarp that he goes rogue to do it himself only to find out the truth and he turns on the Decepticons. That would be an awesome way for Skybound to continue with Thundercracker. Lemon Studios, it's a meme. Cheesemas Prime. No, they never lost Cliffjumper. The name there was a typo. Yeah. I understood what you meant. Hansi Crusader, or at least becomes neutral. Hansi Crusader talking about how Thundercracker would probably not hang out with the Decepticons if he found out about Skywarp. Quill, my Shockwave wants to connect his brain to the core of Cybertron, aka Primus. He falls though and dies. That's kind of Beast Machine's Megatron, a little bit, which I always thought that would be a good plot for Shockwave too. Nostalgia, I thought you'll say I like my cheese drippy brie. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Burlabs, is just Optimus trademark? I don't think just Optimus is trademarked. I think Optimus Prime is trademarked, and that's why Elon Musk was able to make an Optimus robot. Empress Mega, feels like they're trying to make more Autobots than Decepticons. Usually they do, Empress Mako. They make way more Autobots than Cons. Mon makes, my Shockwave's motivation would be he's dissatisfied with how Cybertron has evolved as he grows older, thinks that some of their practices are the reason as to why the planet's slowly crumbling. Okay. That's all you know. Elon's robot's named Optimus. Yeah. Last Prime says it's 7:32 wherever they are. My word. Mon makes, my Shockwave works on 5 Face of Darkness script logic where he took Blitzwing's implied role. Okay. Bird Labs, you're right. Elon's Musk robot is lame. It's also a scam. He literally tries to look at how it doesn't need a controller, and then we found out that it has controllers. Alarm Studios, I have a weird collection. I have 15 Bumblebees and 4 Optimus Primes. Hey, that's not a weird collection. That's your collection. I'll tell you, no, it's not trademarked. Prime edits Onslaught. I said no! Vortex. And I didn't care. Oh, no. And Miss Disaster, it's 9:30 wherever they are. On that note, guys, I am very hungry. Oh, Jazzy B Productions. Hey, man. Got that Shockwave about a year ago. Got him for about 35, but no sword, and that figure that out till after I bought him. That sucks. I'm sorry. Well, man, I think Alita should have a bigger bot like Shockwave height. I think it'd be fun for Alita 1 to be like a really big character. Star screams a lot. I've been asking people this all day, but what do you think would win a fight between Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse? I think Bugs Bunny wins, because Bugs is more wily than Mickey. I think Mickey would try to play Peacemaker, and then Bugs would shake hands and then shove a stick of dynamite into Mickey Mouse's pocket. So for Dove Stalia, it's 6:34 over in California. Lemon Lime says that they love it. It's 8:34 for them. And Empress Mako, totally agree. Power of the Prime's Alita is amazing. Friggin' Jazzy B Productions, friggin' scalpers charging a sword for $15. Hey. Mom X, I think a public server wouldn't be that bad. Just link it up on a Blue Sky page or something, and it'd probably not attract hackers and or trolls. Maybe. Mom X says it's 9:35 for them. 8:35 for enemy. Store screams a lot. That's what everyone has been saying, and everyone is right. It's true. That's Prime. I make Alita a truck when I draw her. That would make sense for Alita to be a semi-truck too. Hear me out. Optimus is a semi-truck with a nose, and Alita becomes a flat nose. Burlabs, it's 3:35 for you, my word. And Cheesemas lives in Cali. Gotta go. Have a good night, says Lemon Studios. Thank you so much for stopping by, Lemon Studios. Again, you came back to us. 2:35, I'm cooked. 2:35 in the morning for Quill, my word. On that note, guys, I'm very tired and very hungry. Jazzy Productions also picked up my Bay Blockies Prime and Megs. They are awesome. That's so cool, man. I want to get those guys. Isn't Optimus the flat nose? So Star screams a lot. Optimus is a flat nose, but I think you could have them both be trucks, and that's how you can differentiate them, is Optimus has the nose. The Lance Prime, see you Lime. Quill says, yeah, my Alita is a cab over, Optimus is a long nose. Okay. Miss Esther, one of my favorite artists, Alita, is a Peterbilt with trailer. Also, bye. And then O Prime Edit says, Robosen Optimus is cooler. Robosen Optimus is way cooler than anything Elon Musk has ever made. Jazzy Productions is definitely recommending those classic class Bayverse guys. They are so good. She's Miss Prime. Bye-bye, Baba Grill. Have an amazing night. Thanks, guys. And seriously, thank all of you so much for, like, giving me a good night. And then Emmy says their Alita is a Bayverse Ironhide type truck. That makes sense. Good truck. I'm not gonna lie. Today was rough, but you guys were awesome, as always. See ya, Quill. Star screams a lot. Personally, I don't really like the G1 Optimus design with a slight nose. That's fair. But Bird Labs, bye. I hope you guys all have a good night. And, we'll do live streams again eventually. I might do one tomorrow night. I don't really know. Do not know. We'll do a more proper build stream. This was very much just I wanted to just hang out, and you guys hung out with me. You guys have been super, 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 super cool. But thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for making this fun for me. Thank you for giving me a good night. Thank you for everything, because, God, you guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming in. But I'll see you guys later. Stay safe out there.